I got invited to a one-day, 4-round Spearhead event with the Southern California Sigmar crew. The event was put on by the famous SoCal Tom and took place at his house. I took my daughter's arcane, but Tom had a fun twist in place in which the players used a different Spearhead force each round, so I got to try out a few different forces. I played 3 rounds before driving back up the coast like a psycho to stream the next day. My first game was with Sam. I played my daughters against his Stormcast. This was my first game of Spearhead ever, and Sam did an awesome job of walking me through, so thanks, Sam. Next, I played Cities of Sigmar against Ian, who was playing KO. Ian had the worst dice ever. We all say we've seen someone have really bad dice in a game, but this was just pathetic. Ian is such a nice guy too, so it's really sad that God hates him so much. Finally, I played Brian. I used Soulblight, and he used Slaves to Darkness, and we both mutually discovered that Eye of the Gods is really good in Spearhead. I got to judge Best Painted before I left, and granted it to the Nuge, who whipped up these lava-themed Gargants the night before. Nice work, Nuge. After the event, I'm sold on Spearhead, and I'm looking forward to getting some games in with the Hobby Collab crew. Also, this is not related to the Spearhead event, but Holly, is this your hair clip? We asked Saray to ask you, but it seems like maybe he forgot. Please let us know in the comments if you're watching. Enjoy the game!
Yes, the clip is here. If you know the owner of this clip, if your name is Saray U2Esco, and you know somebody who owns this golden clip, please let us know. Zach here with Steven. We're playing a Nighthaunt versus Stormcast today. Steven, let's jump in and tell us about what you're bringing.
Alright, so I'm bringing a lightning echelon of the Stormcast Eternals. I have Bastion Carthalos as my general. With him in his regiment are 6 Longstrike crossbows, 4 Dracothian Guard concussors, and then a unit of 10 vanquishers. If you see the vanquishers during the game and they've got spears, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah, be quiet.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
You narcs.
So that's the first regiment I've got. The second regiment is a Knight Relictor. He's accompanied by 2 units of 5 vanquishers who are currently just chilling in Azir waiting for the call. And also a Stormstrike Chariot with the spear instead of the bow. And then my final regiment is just a Knight Arcanum, just on their own, chilling. They had no friends to bring with them to battle, so they just came on their own. Bit of a tag-along, but we're okay, we don't mind it. And then my laws and my spells, my priest laws, all that things, I have the basic Stormcast law, I have the basic Stormcast priest law, and then I have my Primal Energy Manifestation Law, which is the Burning Head, Ravenax Gnashing Jaws, and the Emerald Life Swarm. That's the whole army.
Artifacts, heroic traits?
Yep, so my Knight Relictor has both my trait and artifact, and he has Staunch Defender and Mirror Shield, so you can't target him. And he counts for more on objectives.
Yep.
And yeah, and then that's the army. It's still playing around with the Stormcast, still trying to figure them out. Our collection here is fairly based on 3rd edition lists, so we need to do some expanding so we can try out different things, but this feels pretty solid. I'm told Longstrike crossbows are still the bane of everyone else's existence.
They're still good.
For like the 4th edition running.
Concussors look good.
I still don't know about the concussors.
No, they're expensive.
They're super expensive, and I think that's because they basically gained a rampage. Like, they have a rampage which... you know, it turns off command, so they have roar, essentially, which is pretty wild for a cavalry unit.
It's quite good against me if you can get me to not have Discorporate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to make a difference. So yeah, pretty standard. I like Bastion. Bastion's pretty solid.
Do you have a, you've got, and speaking of the Draconic Guard, these are your Honor Guard. Yes.
Yeah, these are my Honor Guard. So they've got the +1/+1 against anything in Zach's General's Regiment, which turns out is quite a big chunk of his army.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm excited. I've played a couple of games with Stormcast. I'm excited to get them on the stream for the first time this edition.
Yep.
They're a lot of fun.
Yeah, we've resisted during launch week because we know that our viewers have seen a lot of Stormcast in the past month.
True. Well, not these Stormcast.
Not these Stormcast.
We haven't got any of the new stuff.
We literally have no Scaventide on the table right now.
Yep.
That takes us to the Nighthaunt. Today I will be playing Deathstalkers once again. I brought this list on Tuesday. against Cities of Sigmar. Brett and I had quite a scrum. It was a very good game. We have Lady Olinder. She's a War Master, so she has to be my general. And in her regiment are 60 Dread Scythe Harridans, 6-0, 3 units of 20-2-0 Dread Scythe Harridans. They are mean murder ladies. They want to fight things that have taken damage. They're -1 on the charge. And they all have run in charge and fall back in charge without taking mortals. So very flexible, very nimble, very slicey. We also have a Knight of Shrouds on Ethereal Steed. He is actually my, not my general, but he is the owner of both of my my heroic trait and artifacts, sort of like Steven did. He has hit transhuman for 40k fans out there. That means he can only be hit on a 4. And he also has Covetous Familiar. I actually think this is one of the best Nighthaunt artifacts. I know people love the Light Shard of the Harvest Moon. But I like this little, whenever you're in combat with this dude, he does D3 mortals when you activate a fight ability within combat range of him. Super nasty late game, not something you want to be doing.
Is that including core fight ability?
Core fight ability.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yes, so every time you do any kind of fight
Oh, that's really good. Yeah, that's really good.
So he kind of gets in, he wants to tag into 2 units where there's Harridans surrounding him, and then he just kind of sits there. He's got hit transhuman, like I said. He's got a 4-up. You can only hit him with 4-ups. He has a 4-up invuln. So you're like very disincentivized to going into this guy. Meanwhile, he's doing D3 mortals to you kind of like daily, right?
Yeah.
Finally, we have in our last regiment there, making his debut on the channel, Reconor the Grimhailer. I'm excited about this guy. He works well with the Harridans because he can just pass out immortal damage to a nearby unit of Stevens within 12 during both player turns. And it's not a roll or anything. It's just in the hero phase and within 12, 1 mortal wound.
Yeah.
And that therefore kicks off the Harridan's ability before I even know what's going on in the shooting phase. Finally, speaking of the shooting phase, I do have 2 units of Craven Throne Guard. These, as mentioned on Tuesday, may be one of the few units in the game that weirdly got better.
Yeah.
They got 4-inch added to their range, and they totally ignore modifiers, negative modifiers to their hit rolls. So, kind of interesting.
Pretty wild that they gave them more range considering they're very cagey about no line of sight.
Everything else lost range, too.
Yeah.
Everything else.
I'm surprised at that because, you know...
They did go up 20 points.
It's not bad.
But it's still not bad. Almost going up 20 points is almost like nothing happening.
Yeah.
Harridans didn't go up at all. We were kind of talking about this last night. I was talking about this with one of our mods, Vino, who plays Nighthaunt, kind of saying, like, it seems like everything kind of got brought down to the Nighthaunt level.
Yeah.
And we saw this very early on in the first week of reviews. I kind of looked at the Nighthaunt and I thought, I don't think they changed that much.
Yeah.
They moved things around. And then as Vino said last night, at that level, Nighthaunt are pretty good. So if you bring everything down to Nighthaunt level, they're pretty good.
Yeah, totally.
We do have a battle plan today.
Well, let's talk about your honor guard really quickly.
Oh, my honor guard. Yeah, so I have to kind of... Reconor is making his debut here. Off the cuff, I don't know what Reconor unlocks. He might unlock everything, but he's not a War Master, so he might also only unlock Cavalry and a few other things. I need to relook at that. So right now, the Harridans can only go with Ladio. And I don't love it, because it makes Steven's Draconith Guard have so many great targets now. One of my Harridan squads is, however, my honor guard, and I've given them +1 rend against infantry.
Did you decide which one it is?
Oh, this middle one here.
The middle one, okay.
Yeah. So we'll have +1 rend against infantry, which means we'll be rend 2 on the charge. Infantry can also pass out -1 save. So theoretically on the charge, they could be rend 3.
That's pretty scary.
Pretty scary, yeah.
That's pretty scary.
Against infantry.
Yeah.
Shifting objectives. You want
All
to
right,
talk
yeah.
about it?
So we're doing shifting objectives. This is Battle Plan 4, Table 1 from the new General's Handbook. This is a 2020 battle plan they brought back. So this one only has 3 objectives, and at the start of a battle round, the active player, so whoever goes first, they roll a d3, and then they're numbered, and it declares one to be the primary objective, and then when we are scoring, that one is worth 2 points, the others are worth 1 point, and then you also get 1 more point for hold more, no, 2 extra points for holding more, and then 4 for your tactic.
We'll be denoting the primary objective today with the golden hair clip that was left here.
Ollie, is this your hair clip?
Yeah. If you know the owner
let's-
of this hair clip, please let us know.
Let's review the terrain types we have going on the field.
Yeah,
yeah.
so today we have a fountain here, and over there at Steven we have an altar. Those are going to be the
Yep.
places of power. We're doing places of power a little differently today. It's actually a piece you can walk onto. We won't give it the obscuring keyword.
No.
With the obscuring
Brain.
keyword is this crypt center and this crypt center. I'm sure they're not actually called crypt centers if you're in a grave site, but that's what we're calling them.
Yeah.
Then we have two little crypts in the middle that are going to be just basically negative
Area
space, area block, impassable.
Yep.
Just to create a little bit of interest when we're getting into these scrums. Then we have two large, once again, not area terrain, but impassable pieces here and the church over there by Steven. And that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the scenario.
Yes. So, with that, sorry, Meg, I don't know why I was expecting
we
you to
do
say
know
something.
who- we
I
do
saw you
know
like
who's
lean into
first.
the microphone, and then I was like, Meg's gonna talk.
Just
Okay.
messing with you.
No, we both had 3 drops.
Yep.
Steven won the roll off and actually wants to go first. So we're gonna have Stormcast turn 1 to kick us off here.
Yeah, and I've already done my... I'm not this far forward. I've already done my free redeploy from Bastion. So he lets 3 infantry units at the end of the deployment phase make a normal move.
Yep.
So I've done that. So my long strikes, my vanquishers, and Bastion have all moved forward before my turn starts.
Yep.
And so you know what your battle tactic is already.
Yeah, we're doing the... I'm going to get the names right. I'm determined to get all the names right. Seize the center.
Oh.
Okay.
We discussed this.
I mean,
You asked me
there.
this.
I just have to hit refresh real
Okay.
There we
Yeah.
go.
All right.
Oh, we also don't have a logo up there.
Oh, yeah. there's no
It
logo.
happens. All
Okay.
right. Well, anyways, we'll get back to it.
Yeah.
All right. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. Yeah.
So, hero phase stuff. We're going to start with my Knight Relictor.
Now, you want to activate a place of power? If you do, you theoretically do that now.
No, because it doesn't... It gives Bastion the ability to dispel, right?
Right.
It won't give him anything to do.
But I
my
could
phase.
cast during your turn.
Oh, true, but I have dispels.
Okay.
You know,
But
you can only
you-
do one, and I have one
You have 1. Okay.
because you can cast and dispel in the same same phase. So.
Right. I still don't know how that works, but okay. It doesn't take up your dispel if you do a cast?
No,
Okay.
no, they're 2 separate pools. Also, now if you know, I don't know if
Okay.
you've noticed looking at the books, but there's way more pluses to cast. There's almost no minuses to dispels.
Yeah, I've noticed
They've
this. Yeah.
they've distinctly like separated them.
Yeah.
So we're gonna chant. We're just gonna chant translocation. I'm just really fishing for the dice here, so I'll get a 2. So he's got 2 ritual points that he will have.
Oh, here, let's actually not use those dice.
Okay.
Here, do you want to use
Yeah,
purple
sure.
ones? Yeah.
Sure.
I can see that being a disaster.
There we go. So that's him. He does have another ability, which is pretty short range, so it's not going to come into play here, but I'll let you know what it is now, because it does affect your army somewhat. So he has the... Oh, it's in my shooting phase. So he has the relic sensor. He has a little sensor thing that he carries, which has the bones of like dead Stormcast in. And I pick an enemy unit within 12. On a 2+, I subtract 1 from your ward rolls for the rest of the turn.
Okay.
So that's his other ability.
That's pretty good. How close do I need to be? 12?
12.
Okay.
And then with my Knight Arcanum, we're going to try and cast...
Here it is, guys.
Thank you.
Did it.
Do I want Burning Head? I kind of like the idea of Burning Head because it shoots things. I didn't realize it shot things until today. 10 inches. And Ravenex is more of a charging thing. And now, to correct me if I'm wrong, you can't move when you first deploy an endless spell.
That is,
but
I
it can
believe,
charge.
correct. I believe correct. I keep like subtly dropping this hint to the rest of the team that I don't really get magic or care about magic that much.
Okay.
Hoping they'll get rules right. I'm already finding we have played this how many casts and denies. We've played it differently every game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Brett said it's a pool, not separate pool. You get one, you get the other. So like you have to save and deny. So like you would have to, like if you want to prevent me from casting a spell, this is when I play games with Brett. If you want to prevent me from casting a spell, you would have to hold on to this spell. Like once you use this, that's it. You can't then deny. It's either or.
Oh, that's weird.
And then the weird thing is you think somebody in chat would jump in and tell us, but that hasn't happened either. So we've gone
Where
like
are
a
you,
week
Polly?
like this.
Oh.
We have a core rule book here. We just haven't been able to figure it out.
Nobody will ever know.
Megan could grab that rule book right
I
now
could.
and
In
put
fact,
an
I
end
think
to
I
this.
will. Somebody has to do this.
Yeah.
So it's just interesting. It's just every time it's different.
Weird.
Which one am I?
That's the core rule book.
Okay, we're
Core
gonna try.
core rules have been available online for a month now. It's wild.
We're gonna try Ravenous Gnashing Jaws.
We're trying to
So-
figure out. Sorry, to be fair, we're trying to figure out if Steven, after he casts a spell right now, has a deny in his phase as well.
Yes.
Right.
Why wouldn't he?
That's my point.
Yeah.
Well, what's the rule?
Where do I start?
Yeah, I mean, right there, I'm seeing Liam saying he's with Brett on this one, as if we're it's like up for interpretation on how this rule works. Clearly, it's not. There's clearly a way this rule works.
I'm pretty sure it says for every power level the wizard has, they get one cast and one dispel.
Yeah,
So if I'm only dispelling one in one phase and casting one in one phase, I've reached my power level 1.
Right. Either way, you would cast this here. I think. I don't think you'd save for a dispel from me.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
So, Ravenous
Yeah.
Gnashing Jaws. I get +1 to this roll, so I do get 12.
It's definitely happening. I don't have anything that I can
All
do
right,
about that.
so I'm doing the big head thing.
Okay.
Big head's coming on.
Now I can try to banish that during my turn.
True, but this thing you don't banish it; it takes wounds.
It takes
You
6
can't
wounds.
straight up banish
Yeah,
it;
yeah.
it just takes damage.
How many wounds does it have?
10.
10. Okay.
Yeah. So it takes 2 banishes essentially.
Okay. I
wild.
will try to spend this. Are you done with your hero face stuff?
Let me just double check Bastion just to make sure I'm not missing, because he still has quite a significant number of rules. End of any turn. passive,
Coochie Dancer, we're just joking around.
Range
Don't you
weapon.
worry.
Yeah, okay. I think I'm good. I think I've done everything.
Also, thank you to JPC who opened the stream with 1 gifted Hobby Collab membership. We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate that.
Thanks,
Thank
JPC.
you.
So much.
And welcome, Chris Balk.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Yeah, always appreciative of super chats you guys want to send, or memberships you want to gift. We're trying to grow the channel, and those things help. Okay, Steven, I'm gonna try to cast.
So you're spending a CP
Spending a CP to cast Shade Mist.
on a -1.
Yeah, for a -1. Yep, with -1 here. I got a 9.
All right. I'll try and dispel.
Can I read these rules to you guys?
Sure.
So you know.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, unbinding spells. Each wizard can use the unbind reaction a number of times per phase equal to their power level.
Yeah, so
That's
separate.
it. Okay.
Then for banish, you guys want to know banish too, right?
Yes.
All right. In your hero phase, pick a friendly wizard or priest to use this ability, pick a manifestation within 30 inches, and then make a banishment roll.
Which goes against that. And does that eat up a spell cast?
Well, that's you can only do that in your hero phase.
Does it
yeah.
eat up a spell?
Yeah, I think it does. Yeah.
That does eat up a spell
I think
cast.
so.
Okay.
Or maybe it doesn't now. Maybe banish and denies are in a separate bucket together, so you can deny or banish.
Who knows?
I mean, it
You're not
doesn't
Magic
say
Armies,
that
you
it
have to learn
eats
these rules.
the spell.
I haven't played them. This one, yeah.
So you got a 9.
I got a 9.
Yeah, it goes off.
Okay. So we're gonna give these ladies -1 to wound. We're gonna put a Shade Mist on them.
Okay.
Wizards
Thus
and
concludes.
Wizards and priests can only use spells or prayers that they know. Each wizard and priest knows any spells or prayers.
Not this one.
Not this one.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll keep
no,
we'll
you're
keep
right.
it going with the game,
All right.
Meg, and you can check.
I think we're playing it right, just to be clear.
Yeah, and then drop me a CP, Meg, when you get a chance. Thank you. Okay, Steven, yeah, movement phase.
Yeah, let's do it. Movement time. So he doesn't get to move because he just pooped out into the board.
Mm-hmm.
And I just need to take this point. Or get within 3 of it, right?
Correct.
So I don't want to overextend. We don't need to.
You guys, I kept reading the word deny as Denny. I have no idea
Denny.
why.
Denny
Like,
in it.
why do they keep saying Denny?
Denny, that's
for a
better.
good
Big
5
Denny.
minutes. Not even that early.
Isn't that like Australian slang for like toilet?
How would I know that?
Yeah. That's some, yeah.
That might be Dunny. It's
Dunny.
one of those. One of those.
Dunny.
So I move 5.
You
So that does
basically
get
have
me
to
there.
hit that ring.
Yeah, that does get me there. Okay. And then this wizard's gonna wizard about over the spells.
How's everyone at home doing? Are people getting in games of 4th? This is a weekend, so maybe this is your first chance to get some 4th ed games in. Maybe you painted the Scaventide box and are playing. Any Spearhead players out there? Steven played his first game of Spearhead last night.
I did. It was really good. It was really, really fun.
Yeah.
It's got nice flow to it. I love how the cards being commands or tactics
fun.
works.
It's
It's
a fun
really, really good.
mechanism.
It's got a really good risk reward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was great. I had a great time. I played my pal Wes. I played his Slanesh. So it was
Okay.
Slanesh versus Stormcast.
All right, I'm trying to make Bakuchi Dancer feel better because they seem to be stressing out in chat. But yeah, it's right there in front of our freaking faces, you guys. 1.1 power level.
Steven, this guy also needs to be
Says it
outside
right
9
there.
under, just so you know.
Does it?
Yeah. When they come in.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I mean, I think you just have to tilt him.
Oh yeah, we can do
It's more so just so you know it'll be a 9-inch charge if you want to try a charge.
Yep.
Okay.
Over to you guys so you can read it.
No, we believe you, Meg. No, I don't want it. I'm not going over to get it. I won't do it. I'm not getting it.
Oh, you're right.
You're the
he's
producer.
not
You
gonna
you
take
keep it because
I take
Yeah.
it. Anyways, it's right there.
Yeah, so we're doing it right. So
Okay.
your power level gives you
Thanks,
one of each.
Bakuchi.
that might have been
Somebody-
what Brett, that might have been
somebody
what
gets
Brett
this
said.
Person
So yeah, so
membership.
banishment.
if you're power level 2, in every hero phase, you can cast 2 spells. Obviously, you can't
And
cast
deny
any in
2.
your enemy's hero phase.
Right.
Unless you use your CP. And then
Yeah.
you can deny or banish 2 other things.
If okay.
Because you get one of each pool.
All right. Okay. Banish counts it for deny. We think.
I'm going to read it out loud because you guys are stressing me out now. Each wizard and priest has a power level shown in brackets after the keyword
No, please.
wizard.
It's,
I'm going to read the whole thing.
It's too. Okay.
Each-
Keep
No,
moving,
a
I
wizard
guess.
or
Are we
priest
done?
power
Okay.
level determines the number of
Wish
spell,
we could mute her
prayer,
from
or
here.
banish abilities they can use per phase. For example, a wizard could use 1 spell and 1 banish ability in their commander's hero phase.
Okay.
Like if it's a
Um,
wizard 2,
Right.
they get 1 of each.
They get one of
They
each.
can do that.
Steven,
Brett's saying no. Bakuchi is saying yes.
I love it.
I
Too
just
bad, Brett.
love this.
Too bad.
I love this.
I
Chaos.
want to point out something just to be aware of all game.
And now I'm moving up.
And I
moving
don't
on.
think I'm gonna do it here, but I have this weird thing where I can redeploy and charge because redeploy is a run ability,
Yep.
and my army can run and charge.
Yep.
So I could like come up here and charge into you, deny your battle
You can.
tactic. It's funky.
But you'll get to redeploy, then you won't get to countercharge until I've charged, and I will charge you.
Right, that's true. Yeah, but however, you just have to be careful with seize the center. People at home
I know. Yeah,
who
I know.
have
I'm
that
aware.
one. Yeah. Okay.
I
cool.
would love for you to redeploy, to be clear.
So you
I
can
would love
charge
for you
me.
to get me close to me so Ravanax Ash and Jaws can run into you.
Well, I mean, I actually am thinking about whether I want to get into Ravanax Gnashing Jaws or not. I will redeploy. I'll try to make the charge a little longer, though, I think. We'll be safe.
So you're moving that main unit in the middle?
Back 1 inch.
Classic 1.
Yeah.
So I'm now on a 10-inch charge.
Yeah, which is probably 1 inch is probably all I was really capable of before I started running into things anyway. So it's like that, see? You have to fill in down here.
I love how you're making my movement phase longer with your obnoxious 20-man blobs of
I know.
spider monkeys.
I know. Okay, there we go.
All right. So that is...
Meg,
the
I should be down to 3 CP.
No, you're down to 2 CP. Oh, no, you had 5.
I started with
You
5.
started with
I started
5,
with
don't you?
5,
Then,
yeah.
All right, shooting phase then. I actually have some shooting.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got Bastion. He has a little laser beam now. But we're going to do long strikes first because laser beam has a longer range, ironically. Well, he's closer, I guess, is more what I meant. So we're going to do shooting with the Vanguard Raptors.
Mm-hmm.
Pew, pew, pew. Everyone loves these boys. So they have crit auto wound, 2 attacks each, 3s and 3s, Ren 2, damage 2. Obviously, the champion gets +1 now.
Yep, which is fun.
Yep. So, and I'm going to all-out attack, which, because Bastion is nearby, is free.
It's free.
Bastion says, here's a free one.
Free CP per turn?
Yep.
Yep.
Well, it's technically, if you in combat, it's 2. So it's any time an all-out attack is used.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so here's some shots.
This is going into...
those
Meg,
lasers.
spend me another CP, drop me down to 2 to discorporate.
All right. So we're doing. So we're hitting on 2s. 1s do nothing. 6s just go through. So that's 4 there. The rest hit. Dropped a few more. So that is 2, 4, 6,
And they wound
8,
on 2s?
10.
Or they wound on 3s?
They win on 3s.
Okay, this one's out for -1 to wound. And then these
They're
ones,
auto wounds.
these ones, they're auto wound. They're not mortals.
No, they're auto wound now. They got rid of
Okay.
the mortals.
Okay, so these are 4-ups.
All right, that's 2 damage each.
So let's see. That's going to be 12 damage.
Okay.
It is very nasty. Okay, and these are 5-ups. So I'm glad I did this. Okay.
All right.
Did I make 3 of those? Okay,
You did
so
make
9
3.
down.
All right. Pew pew crossbows. Why are they still as good as they are?
Yeah, that's nasty.
What did they do? All right.
Okay.
And then Bastion is going to fire his laser beam at them, which is 2 shots, 2s and 2s, Ren 2, D3 damage.
Okay.
So 1 hit, 1 wound.
And wounds on a 2, right?
Yep.
Okay. 4 up here. No.
Nope. 2 more. D3 damage. 2.
Okay,
Got
1 more. And this squad actually is missing 1, which means somewhere else there's... Because you have now killed 12. No, you've now killed 10. And there's 10. No, there's 9. So we'll keep her here and find out what's going on in the other ones.
Okay. While Zach carries on his cheating
oh, no,
phase,
there
I'll
it
just
is.
check to see if I
It's right
need
there,
any
that's it.
more. This one's got the spear, so that is my shooting. And then charges, there's just the Ravenex Gnashing Jaws.
Yeah, trying for a 10 here.
Yeah, trying for a 10. Nope,
You want to CP it?
I can't. They can't.
Oh,
They can't
right,
receive
right.
any.
You can't-
They
you
can't
can't
receive things like that.
That's interesting. Okay, scoring Steven up.
All right, so I do have the primary, and I do control the other 2. So it's 2, 3, 4. I hold more, which is 2 more, which is 6. And then I have 2 units within 3 of the center, so 4. So I get 10.
Big 10-point turn.
Big 10-point turn.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
And then it is over to you.
It is over to me. Fun. Okay, so we need to strike. We need to get striking.
Well, what tactic are you doing?
I think I might do not waver.
Which is, for those folks at home,
Yeah.
you complete this bard tactic at the end of your turn if 2 or more friendly units fought this turn and no friendly units were destroyed during this turn.
Yeah, talk to me about Bastion's attack, Steven.
4 attacks, 2s and 2s, Ren 2, 4 damage a pop. And if he kills any models...
How many attacks?
4.
4 attacks?
Yeah,
Okay.
he kept the same.
He
Oh,
heals
sorry,
up.
he's 3s on 2s now. He's 3s and 2s.
3s and 2s.
Crit auto wound, so
Crit auto,
same
okay.
thing as the range unit. And then
Okay.
yeah, 4 damage each. And then if any models are destroyed by his thing, if any enemy models were slain by this unit's attacks, heal 4.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, we're going to this ability probably goes away. Because I'm sure it goes away at the end of my hero at the start of my hero phase.
Yeah, because you cast it in mine. Yeah.
Okay, let's activate a place of power with Reikenor. Yes.
Oh yeah, do I want to do that? Did I get in range? No, he's out. No, never mind. All right.
Reikenor can also hurt himself to have 2 casts. Do I care about that? His spell range, I think he's out of range of his spell, so probably not. Okay, let's do some spells now.
good.
Lady O is going to start with Spectral Lore.
Yep.
No. Oh, yeah, I can rally at any point.
Yeah.
Bummer. Okay. Next, Lady O will try Grief Stricken.
What's this one do?
You cannot have positive modifiers to hit, wound, or save rolls.
Okay.
Okay. Is she in range there?
Guys, thank you,
18.
Soups.
It's weird.
for
I can
your
see
super
them
chat.
and I'm in range.
Okay.
I think it's okay, right?
Yeah. As long
Hi,
as you can
peeps.
see him in
Sorry I'm
range.
late. Took a detour from picking Sarah up to grab her a Lumineth Spearhead box. Yep, this is officially happening.
Oh, fun.
Awesome.
Thanks, Soups.
So that goes off.
Thank you,
6.
Stoops. Yeah, that's
So
the
what's
thing.
this one do?
Ignore positive modifiers to hit, wound, and save rolls.
Ooh. Positive modifiers.
Yeah,
And you got it on a 6.
that's what it needs.
That's what it needs.
Yeah.
How many more spells have you got?
Lady, Reikenor has 1. Or he can hurt himself to get 2.
But his spells are out of range. Or his spells
Well, he has Shade Mist, so he could do the unlimited wound spell.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, I'll try and stop this.
Okay.
I did
Stop.
on a 7.
Okay.
Yep, denied.
Last but not least is Reikenor. He's going to, let's see, when he hurts himself, is it just 1? This is what I need to check. Oh, cool. We haven't pulled up right here. Is it just 1? Oh, yeah, it's just 1. Okay. Yeah, he'll hurt himself to be able to cast 2 spells this turn.
Interesting.
I think he gets a ward against it, but some people say he doesn't, so I'm going to go ahead and roll the ward.
He failed it.
He failed it, so he does take a wound.
Okay.
And now he has 2 spells. He's going to try to cast. Watch him immediately miscast.
I mean, if he blows himself up, I'm
that'd
not
be
going to be.
amazing. That'd be
mad.
amazing. Okay, he's going to go for Shade Mist.
Yep.
Yeah, on an 8-9 from the place of power.
So this is
-1 to wound.
Okay, who are you putting that on? What's the range of this?
The range is wholly within 12.
Oh, it's an aura. It's not a debuff on me,
No. It's a spell. It's a spell I'm casting on my own unit.
and it's -1 to
wound,
wound.
yeah.
As long as you're in the bubble. Okay.
Yeah. Well, no. What? No, they just are -1 to wound.
Oh, you pick a unit, right?
Yeah. Next, he's gonna try to bring in the Shyish Reaper
Oh yeah.
on a 10,
Nice.
11. Outside of 9 of you. I think it's wholly within 9 and outside of 9. So it's going to be like... here. If that's even out there.
Further back, yeah. There you go.
I mean, I think I'm going to have to... I'm getting this first, but I think actually the bigger metric is going to be this. Oh no, that's okay. That's okay, yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay, cool. 2 endless spells squaring off. Last thing I'll do is I'll go down to 1 CP to toss a rally on these witch elves, or not witch elves, on these
Witch elves? Whoa, what's going on?
On these Harridans.
Are these dead witch elves?
Oh, it's very good. It's very good. I got 4 back.
I fell back, nice.
Okay.
But that was a serum 1 CP.
1 CP, so I'm down to 1, yeah.
Indeed.
Thank you, Leah, member for 10 months. Zach, don't forget to reserve one of your casts to banish the gnashing jaws. Thanks, Leah.
Too late.
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't do that.
Too late.
That's okay. I can just kill it.
You can. Are you done with all your hero face
I'm done with hero face stuff.
I'm debating doing a prayer.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to do a prayer. So I'm going to go down to 3. I'm going to try and do translocation.
Mm-hmm.
So this is -1 to the chant roll. I got a 1, so I lose my points.
Well, you lose D3 points. You might still have 1.
Oh, I thought you lost all of them. No, I lost 2. No. Boo, Sigmar.
Yeah. This is what I'm not in love with. Yeah, the praying thing when you roll that 1 is...
No, but if I'd have rolled like 3,
Yeah.
I'd have been able to teleport this whole unit away.
Oh,
and
I
like that's huge.
Yeah, it is
so
huge.
like it has to come with the risk, otherwise it would be too good.
Okay, let's
Alright,
do
movement phase.
some movement. We're going to run starting here.
Yep.
Okay.
3. How's chat doing? What are they up to?
Chat is good. Chat was mad at us earlier, which is fair.
Why are they mad at us?
I mean, because we can't read. Because I can't read. I did start a poll to help us encapsulate the major points.
This shouldn't be down to opinion. This should be pretty clear based on the
Can
wording.
I finish?
Like this isn't a democratic system.
I know.
Why is the rule as written?
It's blowing my mind that we're
Listen.
struggling with this one.
We're
so much.
struggling, and it's fine because it's funny. Okay, we're gonna get it right, guys. Don't worry about it. What even is going on is the poll. Casting and banish in the same pool. Unbinding eats Bakuchi's sanity. Brett left Holly's clip here, or Megan can't read. In a way, it's all of it.
Yeah, all of those can be true at the same time, I think.
So give us your vote. We'll put up a real vote in a little bit, but yeah, we like to have fun.
I'm curious how people are feeling about 4th edition. I haven't really got to talk with folks about it.
Folks are cutting us some slack, which is sweet of them because of the confusion between 3rd and 4th and this area changing, right? All of this magic stuff. So Nice of them. But yeah, how is fourth treating you guys? We talked a little bit about this on Wednesday on our stream, our hobby stream.
We're gonna wrap this game up quick one way or another.
Overall, I'm
How
enjoying
can you
it.
get that close?
12.
I was gonna say
Yeah, running
seems
charge
a
is
little bit
ridiculous
simplified, but then this happened today.
I'm gonna write that little symbol.
Liam wants to know, what do we think the reading comprehension is for the average denizen of the mortal realms?
So
since I can't read.
Here's what I'll say about this, like, and maybe it's just Meg not giving me what chat's saying, but like we've been doing this rule a different way every game. I usually just let the opponent pick how they want to do it. Saray and I don't really cast magic or care too much, so we don't. When it's games with him and I, we don't really care, and it hasn't come up. But it came up on Brett and I's game, and we are doing it a way that we did very different than this game, and nobody said anything. There's like people have thoughts in our comments about the game. There weren't, like, we don't get a lot of rules wrong. That's something I like to brag about. It's largely true.
Yeah.
And what we do is if we don't know a rule, we fess up and we figure it out.
I think as long as it's decided at the start of the game and we're consistent, I don't think it really ultimately makes much of a
No,
difference.
it definitely should be done right. I
Sure,
would
yeah,
agree
but-
with that,
But if there's a
Yeah, I'm
differencing
kinda
of
with Zach
opinions,
on that one.
but I think like I don't think many people actually read the rule book. I think people go on YouTube and listen to someone talk about the rules. I'm very curious
Ooh.
how many people now
Drakenor.
actually
Those
read the
fighting
rules.
words.
I mean, he's not I don't think he's entirely wrong. Or at the very least, I would say he's bringing up somewhat of a reality.
Fair point.
Yeah. Excuse me. Place of Power's gone. He's got a wound on him, though. So, yeah, nobody said anything about how we did magic at all.
Yeah, Short Kings. That's how I read it too, right? It is. It's just banish is its own ability.
Charge
It
here.
just says banish on
Or
it.
not charge. Run. I will say this about my run rolls. You're talking about how its run and charge is powerful.
Yeah.
I've yet to roll above a 3.
No, you don't. It's still powerful. Even if it was 1 inch, even if it defaulted to you get 1 inch of extra movement and you can still run and charge, that still is better than just being able to not run and charge.
No, but I'm saying I'm like all
The fact that you can roll
look
a
at
6
all these
is
stupid rolls.
bonkers.
But it's crazy. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th runner.
And you still got to make 3 inch charges. What are you complaining about?
No,
Your
Lady
charges are always going to be the minimum of 3 inches, which you have achieved with your crap run rolls.
Lady
What is the problem?
Lady O's got a little bit of a hike.
Well, she's also got to wade through the rest of her army. She can't just go through them.
Actually, she can.
Yeah, well, her base still has to fit.
Yes, that's true. I love how you're like,
fucking
but I do love how you're like, she can't go through them. It's like, actually,
She still has to fit.
She can.
Yeah, actually.
That's actually
Your
the
stupid
definition
army.
of fly and being a ghost.
That's true.
It's actually a major part of
That's
what.
true. Your bases shouldn't even count. They shouldn't even be there. Like, ghosts can sit on top of each other. Why does it matter? They're ghosts.
Yeah. Imagine my army, Sir
Yeah.
Steven.
They're all, actually, the whole unit
We'll
of
put
20 is on a 40 mil base.
We'll just
They're
put them.
all-
We'll just put them in combat when combat starts. We deploy into
Yeah,
combat.
what is even movement for ghosts? They just appear where they want to be.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot up into the air here.
I do love that their bolts are also ghostly. Like I actually love that.
They're such like they look like the stupid vultures from the Disney Robin Hood.
Yeah, they do.
They
Yeah,
do,
the
and so like
guards.
those guys are like so stupid, and they're just like these guys just like aim a crossbow up straight in the air and fire, and like
They were
open
just
it.
all like expert like
Yeah.
catapulters in their past life, so they can hold a crossbow up and they will know it will hit their target.
Well, I guess in their lore, they're like the joke is like whenever what's his name? I always call him wrong. I always call him Constantine Valdor, which is
You mean the Craven King guy?
Craven King guy. Whenever he's like about to get like a noble kill, these guys like boom and shoot the guy. And, like
Yeah.
got him for you, boss. And he's
Yeah.
like,
Do you have him? Do you have him?
I don't.
I love that model.
It's a cool model.
Love that he's got a big like. Is he the one with the big trumpet? Right? It's just sat on a chair with a trumpet and a sword.
Yeah.
Love that guy.
Here.
Yep.
Okay. We'll just never roll above a 3. It's totally fine.
All right.
Liam T, thank you for the super chat. I'm reading the rules right now. And in addendum 2.4.3.2.5.6.1, it states Steven is wrong about where we get our rules. Thanks, Liam. Thanks for clearing that up.
Yeah, appreciate that.
I think what I learned is like Zach being the guy that's like, hey, I'll learn, I'm going to learn 4th ed rules. And then being like, you know what? The magic people in my crew will get this one right. Bad idea. No one looked at it at all. And then when they did, there's like, it's now opinions on how the magic phase works. There's no opinions on any other phase.
Well, there is
I'll
something
be
to be said
honest
about
with
how,
you, Zach.
how things are worded. Like the conversation I brought up yesterday in the Discord of like shooting combat. Does that imply you can't shoot into any combat if you don't have that ability? And I think it was something that I was kind of like, oh yeah, how does that actually work? I think you're right. It's just having to reconfigure our brains from 3rd edition and what was true in 3rd and what's now true in 4th.
You got any moves for me?
I'm tempted by a redeploy, but I always roll a 1 in redeploy. Against Saray last Saturday, I literally rolled 3 redeploys and they were all 1s. It was amazing.
Do it.
Here's a run roll that's probably a 5 or a 6. There we go.
There you go. That's pretty
Nice.
good.
Didn't need it, by the way. That's a fake run roll. There's no one left to run.
Do I want to redeploy? Do I care at all anywhere?
Guys, I hope you're having a good time. We do like to goof off, but we do care about getting the rules right. So we'll look into it. Don't you worry.
We like to have fun.
Yeah. I'll fess up. I tend to not look at the core stuff until somebody like Bakuchi Dancer calls me out on it, which is terrible. Why we need you. So thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching the game. Guys, we were having a membership drive. We hit our goals of 600. Now we're working on a mandrel goal.
Yeah.
We want to hit 69 mandrels.
The goal is to hit 69
We're
mandrels.
at 49. We're 20 away.
Yeah.
We want to hit it by July 31st.
We talked to the team, everybody. We talked to our numbers guys. Steven was a part of this. We all decided that we needed exactly 69 mandrels. So that is our new membership drive.
Yes.
Do you get it, Steven?
I do get it, yeah.
Because of the number?
Yeah. That's very good.
Yeah. Right. And coming up for our mandrels this month, actually next weekend, next Sunday, we're doing a workshop in our Discord. So if you're a mandrel, you are invited. And it will be right after our Sunday.
As good as you hoped for.
Hobby stream. So come check out our Flesh Tones workshop if you're a mandrel and join our Discord.
Megan, please drop Steven a command point for his 2-inch redeploy.
All right. So you're both 2 and 2?
No, I'm
he's
1.
1.
Oh, you're 1. I missed that. Sorry about that.
Okay, let's start shooting.
Okay.
These Craven Throne Guard back here are a little further away in case you pull. So we'll start there, into them.
Okay.
Shooting up into the air. 4s, 3s, -1, 1 damage.
Sounds good.
6s, I think 6s, actually I need to check this. I've been doing this, no one's yelled at me yet. And it was like this in the old edition, but we want to check because things change. Auto wound, yep, on 6s, okay. Well, I've been like also rolling in my games with these guys so far disproportionately well. Like that.
Wow, yeah, okay.
-1.
All right. Falls.
Thank you, Soups, for the 5
Okay.
Hobby
So,
Collab
1
memberships. Oh, good. You got Necromancer Goblin. That's awesome. Bob Robb, Aiden Haig, Eagle Ace, and Matthew S. Welcome.
Same.
Okay.
Okay. 2 6s, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Again, just like disproportionately
Pretty good,
well.
yeah. Yeah, pretty good.
Let's see how we go. I maybe speaking too soon. There we go. So 4, Steven.
Falls again.
Yeah.
Another 1 dice.
Last but not least, let's give a warm butterface blast to Ravenax Gnashing Jaws.
Okay.
2s, Ren 3, d6 damage. It hits. It wounds. It goes through.
It goes through. I have a ward save, but how much damage?
Big 6.
Big 6. So 6s. Save 2, so take 4.
Okay. He'd be on 2 if I tried to banish him.
True, but you didn't.
I didn't. Okay, you ready for charges?
No, I want to do some
You want to do
shooting.
some shooting, yeah. What do you got for me?
I have to shoot the closest unit, so it'll be these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Spend a CP, I'm on 1.
-1 to wound.
Indeed.
So you're hitting on 3s here?
No, hit on 4s.
4s,
Stick clears
right.
are auto. Still pretty good.
Still pretty good. -1 to wound.
Alright.
So these are
5.
So these are, I keep getting this wrong. 4 ups. So
4
4
damage.
damage. Let's do some wards here. Okay, we lose 3. 3 ladies on the way in. I thought that was going to go worse for me, I'll be honest. I forgot that you're also -1 to hit.
I mean, being -1 to wound you, is that all the time forever?
No, so I cast Shade Mist on them.
Is this from shooting and combat?
Yes, yeah. So I cast Shade Mist on them, kind of pretty sure it was going to happen. What I forgot, actually, that I should have done is probably moved up with these ladies, or not tried to hide. I forgot that you have to shoot the closest unit.
Yeah.
That's okay, though. They have plans for next turn. Okay, let's do charges.
All right.
We are going to start this unit. 3 gets me into Ravenak's Gnashing Jaws.
Mm-hmm.
From there, we've got options.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's a 7. Okay. Here we go. We're going. Ah! Boo! Right? So spooky, guys, right? Because of ghosts. 7. And the Gnashing Jaws is less scary off the charge, so there's that.
Yeah, it does mortals on the charge. It's definitely less scary.
Okay. Let's toss in a... let's go here with these ladies.
Mm-hmm.
They're going 7. I don't see any way of me, like, reliably staying out of 3 of the Chariot or the Concussors. So I think I have to go into both. Which is actually a lot more damage than I maybe want to take. So let's see what I can do. I'll definitely be passing my -1 to hit to the Concussors.
Yep.
Soul Wars, Steven. Soul Wars reenactment. What do you think? Remember that? You were around for that.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
I mean, not really, because I have no
Are we getting
sacrosanct units on the board, so...
Are we getting it right? No.
No.
So no.
I wanted to bring a Venice Fire Strike, but then you said no, because she's painted.
Not paying it.
I think that's a fair reason.
Oh, here's a spare slasher crone. They get confused. They all look alike. They can't tell each other apart.
We have a lot of people hobbying in stream.
That's good.
That's good. We are a hobby channel, so that's nice to hear.
Yeah. Necromancer updated his Squig army. Let's see. Soups is putting together Lumineth.
Nice.
And Pat is working on his Claws of Karanak for crowing for it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like every army needs some new units.
The Chariot's kind of claim to fame has actually very little to do with getting charged, right? It doesn't.
Yeah, it's just got a bunch of attacks.
It has a bunch of attacks, 1 damage attacks.
Yeah, it does baby impact hits.
All right, so we're gonna actually go into the Chariot.
Okay. I like that you charged and moved everyone, then changed your mind, and now we're doing it again. It's really smart when you have literally 60, 70 models to move every turn. I like that you keep finding artificial ways to make the movement longer on this game. Do we have a chess clock anywhere? Is there a chess clock that we can maybe apply to this ridiculous army of 8,000 models that all stick together?
There we go. They literally stick together. Okay, now we're going to try to get some character charges off, and
Okay.
I gave ourselves a little further distance on some of these than we want.
All right.
We're going to start with Knight of Shrouds on Ethereal Steed.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a 7 gets me into Ravnak's Gnashing Jaws.
Sounds good.
He rolled a 3.
Okay. That's not 7.
CP?
No CP.
The last one.
I think it's going to be the same for Lady O. She's it.
But she's further back than him. How is that even possible?
Um,
If his charge is a 7, how is her charge a 7?
maybe she needed an 8.
That makes no sense.
What do you think? I don't know. I think it's close.
Oh, yeah, all right, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's half.
He probably needed a 6. I'll be honest with you, but I rolled a 3.
Yeah.
Okay, there's her.
And then Raikkonen.
He really has nowhere to go.
I mean, if you get a bomb charge, you get down here.
We'll see.
He needs
It's
something
like-
big.
Needs like a 10. Not
Nah,
that.
never mind.
Okay, that's fine. The guys will let Lady O do it.
Yeah, yeah.
So, Steven, what we're going to pass out is -1 hit on the Draconic Guard Kick Hussers,
Okay.
and fight last on the Ravnak's Gnashing Jaws.
Okay.
Yeah. We
All right,
go.
where are we starting?
We go first. We're going to go with the Harridans here, the center Harridans.
Okay.
Is he good in combat?
No, he's like a paladin. 4 attacks, 3s to 3s, rend 1, 2 damage. Classic Stormcast hero.
Here. Okay. 5 into the jaws.
Mm-hmm.
You killed 2 on the way in. So 5 on the jaws, 3 on the character,
Mm-hmm.
and then that would be
5.
10
Oh, 10.
10 more into the squad. Right, that's 18 total. And yeah, check me if there's any weird range
You have
thing.
16.
I have 16. You only killed 2. Right, on the way in? How many are in this squad over here? That's 20.
There's 16 models.
There's
I don't
16.
want to
Okay.
tell you.
All right, so then 8 into here.
Okay.
Okay. So here we go.
So what are we talking here? Give me through the...
So 3 attacks each. 3s, red 1 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else am I going to need? Oh, and I assume these are going to be the exact same.
Yep.
Um.
Oh no. Nothing over there took damage, so they're gonna hit him wound with force.
Okay, but still rend 1 damage.
Yep.
Do I care about these guys surviving? They hit back pretty... Yeah, well, all out defense here.
All defense. Okay.
Yep.
Here we're gonna do the ones in the Ravnak's Gnashing Jaws first.
Okay.
No
yep,
more
sounds good.
CP for Steven.
True.
And also, Steven, the other thing is just remember 6s. I don't think this would change your equation. 6s are auto wound.
Right, okay.
Okay. 7 at -1 on the jaws.
Does it have an armor save?
It's 6, I think.
Oh my god, so many drop downs.
I know.
Oh, it has a 5-up save.
There's
Okay.
a 5 save. Okay, so 6 up now.
So 6s. Saved 1, and then 6s. No, don't save any of those, so I take 6. So he's dead.
Okay, here comes 25 into the squad. Pulling 1s and 2s. Okay, and then 2 6s? No, not a lot. And then here are 3s again. Ooh.
So this unit, their whole gimmick is if something's wounded or lost models, they
Sorry, there were 2
they hit in
6s.
3s and wound on 3s.
Correct,
That's
correct.
pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a nice buff. 4s. No, 3s, sorry. Because I all that defense. Take 3.
Okay.
So
And then
that's the
last
guy.
but not least, into the squad.
Yep.
Or into the dude. Oh, that was good.
Wow. Many auto wounds. Well, he hasn't taken any damage.
But they're in combat with the unit that has.
Oh, it's just the
Yeah,
unit.
yeah.
Okay.
So all of them, actually.
All right.
That was pretty good.
So 4s. Take 1.
Wow. Look at our die rolls all of a sudden. That was crazy. We could have killed him right there. Your go.
All right. I guess I do the concussors.
Okay. Spending my last CP, we discorporate here.
Just before they get walloped. So these are fairly easy now. So 3 attacks from each rider.
Mm-hmm.
These are 3s and 2s. Rend 1, 2 damage. 6s are mortals.
Okay, and -1 to wound.
Yeah, but I'm +1, -1. +1/+1 against this unit because
right.
So I'm actually. So if a -1 to.
Yep. Forgot about that.
Why am I -1 to wound?
Rend 2 here. You are because I charged you.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So so I'm back to 2s. I'm back to 3s and 2s.
Okay.
Or I'm 2s and 2s. Because I get +1 to hit you.
Cool. Yeah, definitely big mistake there.
Yeah.
Forgetting all about all of those rolls.
So
Yep.
that's 4
Forgot about
mortals.
my unit. 5. Here 6 more.
Oh, sorry, I missed that one. And then they all go through.
Okay, 4 ups here.
Yep.
That was good.
All right, so that's 4. 2 damage each. So
2 damage each. So it's gonna be a total of 10. 5 upwards.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty good. We made
5.
half
So
of
take
them.
5.
Okay.
And then the mounts do same thing. Slightly different stats. So the mounts are 4s and 2s, Rend 2, 2 damage. So against you, they'll be 3s and 2s, because you're -1 on my to wound. So the Crocodilios, the Dracoff, drop 2. Drop none, there you go, that many. And these are 2 damage.
And these are also the -1 is in
Yeah, I
effect
wound
here.
on 2's basic, and then I get +1 because the honor guard, and you minus me 1, so
And
back to 2's.
the companion's fine on the honor guard thing, we think.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. These are 4 ups. And these are 2 damage each?
Yep.
Okay. So here's 12 5 ups. Ooh, I make 2. Wow, that was very bad.
If they didn't get the buff, I don't think it would make a huge amount of difference to the roll. I rolled pretty. I
3.
rolled pretty
You
spiky on
had
those.
3 2s.
Were those companion attacks?
Yes.
Do they get the honor guard bonus?
I don't see why they wouldn't. The
Honor guard only
we-
affects auto attack, typically, it said.
honor guard just gives it to the unit, right? It's not like
No.
a thing. It's like the unit gets.
I know.
Do we have it written down?
It might specify. It might
we have the
actually say-
GHB?
we have, yeah. It won't be in there.
I don't know. It'll be on the card where
on the card.
it says the different options.
The weird thing about honor guard,
I haven't
though,
really used these things yet because I only got my GHB like yesterday or like 2 days ago.
the weird thing about honor guard is,
Do I have it here by accident?
no. Here we go. The weird thing about honor guard, though, it's not gonna specify. Oh, no effect on companion. Well, actually, the red one says that. Kind of funny. The other one doesn't say it, so I guess it does. Yeah, I guess it does.
Yeah, all attacks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, because I think the one that gives you the extra rend, that doesn't impact companions.
It specifies it.
Yeah, it does.
What's weird is that honor guard, our companion, also has like a specification of it not being affected by anything other than all attack.
Right.
But I feel like since it calls it out, okay. There we go. Let's see if we can get away from the chariot. Now that we're about to die and not take this objective. Okay, here we go. 15, and these are only 4s and 4s.
Right, because you didn't. There's no damage, right? That's how it works.
Correct.
Well, I haven't got. I use my all-out defense, so I might. These guys are getting the thing. This is auto.
Auto, and then just 1.
Woo!
No.
Oh wow! Just this one.
Just 1.
I saved
You're
it.
good, yeah.
All right. So
where'd
can I
the
not
upper-
pile in now? Is that a thing?
Yes.
Okay. So I guess vanquishers,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't think I actually really had to move. No, they're fine.
I guess one thing you might want to consider is
She's out of 3. She's like 4 inches away now.
Oh, right. No, I don't think she can pilot.
Okay.
In it. Yeah.
So yeah, I can.
Unless you just pilot if you make a charge roll. But I don't think you do. I think it's like you pick the fight if you're within combat range.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So vanquishers, I've got 2, 4, 6, 7 of them left, plus a champion. So 2 attacks each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus a champion, and then these will be a -1 to hit wound you, right?
-1 to wound, and just hit, not -1.
So these will be 3s and 4s. They would be Ren 2 damage because your
They're still 2 damage. But yeah.
Yeah. All right, here we go. So miss with 2.
Hot roll.
Yeah, pretty good. I wish 6s did something. That'd be amazing. And then 4s. Because the thingy, that pulled it back.
Opposite, yeah.
There you go.
4 here, 2 damage each.
Oh yeah.
We made
so
6. 2 of them, so 6 damage.
And you got your 6 at ward.
These are 6 wards. So 5 more down.
All right, good job, boys. Those spears that are secretly swords, they worked out.
That's it. I think we're ready to score.
I've got my Lord Relictor.
You got him,
My
okay.
Knight Relictor.
Oh yeah.
Must not forget him and his mighty wacky maul. 3 hits. 1 wound because the -1. This will be round 1, 2 damage. 2 damage. Get 1.
Okay.
Got him a ghost.
Okay, not a good turn for me. Meg, want to score me up?
Sure.
Yeah.
What control are these ladies?
Just 1, so you still have that.
Okay, so I'll just hold it.
Yeah. So I take 1, and I do complete my battle tactic though.
You do,
So
because you have
4
2 units in combat that didn't die.
Yeah, 4 for battle tactic, and then what is this mission score on?
Let's check.
Um,
I forget too. So 1 point for each secondary objective.
Which is this one.
Yeah, so 5
And where
point
is
turn.
the primary?
It's right here.
Primary's here,
Okay,
so,
so you
it's
don't
not
have
on
that. And you don't have more.
Yeah.
So you get 1. Is that
And
right?
then and then 4 for the tactic,
battle
so
tactic.
5 total.
Yeah.
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 Okay, bad turn.
Yeah, but now you're the underdog.
Yeah.
Now I'm
you
the
can
underdog.
Shake things up.
Which, what does the underdog get? Can make the
I
active
just
player
looked at it.
re-roll the dice to determine which
Yeah.
objective is the primary. Okay,
Change the primary.
cool. So shall we?
Roll primary or priority.
Yeah, let's do it. After
You
you.
want to go first? Okay,
Yeah,
me
after you.
first.
3.
3.
Not bad. 3.
3.
So I guess we'll retain primary.
I think you close to pick me up here. If you
No.
take the turn.
What? There's still like 80 models.
We'll see. We're gonna lose. I really needed this because I wanted to use Lady O's bring back models ability
Yeah.
because they're gone. They're
Well,
gone.
does that specify only?
No,
your
it's
hero
only my
phase?
turn. It's
Right.
only
Okay.
my turn. Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll, and then you can make me re-roll it if you want.
Okay.
So it's this one.
That
to
one.
re-roll it?
Sure.
Okay. No,
That
it's
one.
that one.
Still that one.
The
Okay.
universe says it's that one. 4 CP each.
Well, Zach,
I have 5.
underdog gets 1.
No, you only get it the first time.
Or
Nope.
for being an underdog.
Underdog.
Oh, the underdog. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always forget that you get a CP for being underdog. That's dope.
Kind of a big deal.
It is a big deal. All right. So magic phase stuff
Mm-hmm.
or hero phase stuff.
Yeah.
So let's.
Are you within 3 if you want to activate place of power?
No, I'm not. Everyone, those
Okay.
two are out. I assume units can't use it. That'd
No.
be pretty awesome. They should always just automatically get their brains fried for trying. Don't appear in the box. Okay. What do I? Oh, I need tactic. I need a tactic first before I do any hero phase things. What do I want to do?
While you're deciding that, we
Yeah.
can end the poll. What even is going on? It turns out casting and banish are in the same pool, according to chat. Not according to the book. We're not worried about the book. We're
So
worried
casting,
about chat.
casting and banishment are.
I'm kidding.
Denies
Yes.
are not.
It is. Let's see. So the book says
That's how. So
Spells-
that's basically how it was.
spells, prayers, and banish abilities can be used in any combination according to the wizard or priest's power level.
Spells, prayers, and banish. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So if you banish, it takes up a slot. Denies, they're a separate pool. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And I can't read is the second choice, which I appreciate, guys. I'm glad that you understand that about me
Yeah,
now.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
A tactic, yeah. Oh wait, I'm reading the chaos ones. I was like, I was like, Offering of Carnage, kill 2 units. I'm like, that doesn't sound very orderly. Why? That's because they're the Chaos ones. That makes way more sense. At the end of your turn, throw 1 or more friendly units wholly within each quarter.
I mean, you can definitely do the one I just did.
Oh, kill. Have 2 units in combat.
Just have 2 units in combat. Well, they don't have to. They just have to use fight abilities.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And you don't want anything to die.
Right.
I don't really have any compelling counter charges set up.
Well, Lady O. I mean, she's pretty.
She does not hit hard.
Oh, okay.
Her thing is maybe Reikenor would be the scariest.
And do these ladies, do they retain their 3s and 3s, or does that go away?
They're gonna have it because they're in combat with things that have damage on them, which is your character and your unit.
So if I heal this damage,
if you heal both of those,
if I'd have to heal both,
yeah.
Right, okay. Yeah, maybe do not waver. Maybe do not waver. I feel like that makes sense. Yeah, we're gonna do not waver, Meg.
Yeah.
Great.
Which again, if you weren't listening or watching, it's the one Zach just used where.
I was watching.
Not you. I'm talking to the people in chat. Christ. So at the end of my turn, if 2 or more friendly units are fought and no friendly units were destroyed. So I'm going for not having my units murdered this turn.
Yeah.
All right, now hero phasey things. Let me just check. When can you proc Life Swarm's healing? My movement phase, and at the end of the turn it heals itself. Okay. So that goes off immediately if I want it to.
Yeah, should we make Steven do the chaos tactics anyway?
I mean, that one would actually be, I think, easier to do than the other ones for me. Okay.
Keep in mind, Reikenor can just cause a mortal wound to a unit within 12 as well.
In my hero phase?
In your hero phase.
Yeah, okay. Which will happen after.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you can just ping a dude. Okay. I don't know if that changes what I would do. So let's try Prayer Boy. He's gonna do. I'm just gonna try and YOLO for a 6 and bless weapons.
Okay.
Nope, but he gets 3 points.
That's what's kind of nice about it. I mean.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
I like that you also don't have to take the points if you don't want to. Like, if you don't want to, if you do get enough for the prayer, you don't actually have to do it. You can just bank them, which I like. And then my wizard. My wizard is going to do...
I always forget my honor guard thing. I need to remember it.
Let's go... I kind of want Ravenex Gnashing Jaws back. I'm going to do it. Let's try and get... Although, putting it within 9 is going to be hard now, I just realised, because we're like right up in each other's faces. Let's do Burning Head. I want to try Burning Head. I really want to try all the manifestations out. Nope. Nope. Actually, even with that roll, I was only 1 off because she gets
That's
+1.
That's the 3rd time I've seen you roll that.
What, 3?
Today. At least the one. Yeah,
I have
3.
rolled it as well, though.
There's been a few.
Yeah, there's been a few.
I feel like that's my only one.
What is happening today?
There's something in the air. Okay, so I think that's my hero phase. I'm trying to think what else. Hero phases are very different now. Usually you had to do about 10 things in a hero phase. Now it's not.
Meg, drop me a CP. I'm going to do a rally back here.
Cool. Again,
4
wow.
more.
Pretty good.
All right, we've started a new poll. Now we're going to talk about companions. Companion rules. Companions are not always going to get buffed. Best when they are Bartok.
Mortal wound.
The
Mortal
mods
wound
on a
here.
good day. Or Meg can't read. So have at it, chat.
All right.
Reichenor's going to get +1 to cast. And he's going to try to cast Shade Mist here.
Why is he going to get +1?
For causing that mortal wound. For snuffing your soul.
Oh, so you're spending a CP to do a spell.
I'm doing a CP to do a soul. Yeah, a spell.
So flat roll.
Yeah.
So 11.
12. Sorry, not flat roll. 12 +1.
No, you get -1 because it's my
Oh,
turn.
then -1.
So it's a
Plus
flat
1,
roll,
minus
which is
1,
what
yeah.
I was saying.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what is this?
Shade Mist, -1 to wound.
Oh, this spell again. All right, yeah, sure. There you go, Meg. That's another one.
Okay.
3.
We'll keep it on the same unit.
Okay. All right, movement phase then.
Yeah.
Brett, thank you for your super chat. Steven, don't forget to reserve one of your casts to banish Sack's manifestation.
Brett, I don't care about the thing.
Oh, that is true, actually. But I guess this could be... I can't countercharge with it, so it's like...
Yeah, it's fine. So he's not in combat.
He's
so
not
he
in
can actually
combat.
move. But I do want to be in combat, so I'm just gonna go here so I can beep into you next turn.
Good. I'm glad that chat is continuing to recognize that I can't
No,
read.
actually, I can't. Because you...
While you're doing your movement,
you're
I'm going to
free, I
talk
can't
a
go
bit
within 3 of
about
you.
You can go up on the train.
our
then.
hobby
That's
challenge
not impassable.
because we are a hobby channel.
there we go.
We want you guys to check out our Discord and see all the cool things it has to offer. This is one of them. Every
Okay,
month
look at
there's a new
Tony
theme
Hawk, fucking
for
Tony
our
Hawk.
hobby challenge called Crowing for
All-terrain
It.
chariot.
To enter, you just add your
Okay.
to enter. You just post your model or your entry with the hashtag crowing for it. There's a reason for that. At the end of every month, we'll vote on a winner, the cast and mods, and that winner will get a Discord title. You will get to tell Soups how to paint 1/12 of a Castellan Crow mini, and then we will send you a physical prize. And at the end of the year, one of those 12 folks will win the whole crow miniature. Get to take that home with you. It's a very cool hobby challenge to try and enter. You can actually scroll up through our hobby work in progress channel to see the progress of this crazy model. And the theme this month is heat. Very, very on point. It checks out. So we're pretty open to interpretation. You can sell it however you want, but that is the theme. And we have a ton of cool entries already. So hoping to see some new ones, especially after this chat. A lot of gray names. Hope you guys join our Discord.
All right. Are we good?
Can we get into a behind the wall shootout with these guys? Or are they
Whoa.
too far away? Oh, they're too far away.
Yeah.
Is that your movement?
So I was... No, I'm going to move these, I think. I was debating keeping these still so I
shoot
could
Lady
shoot
O.
Lady Olinda with
Yeah,
no minuses.
Uh-huh.
But I think what I'm actually going to do is move back because I'm just going to shoot these anyway
Yeah.
because I just want them dead. So...
Lady O doesn't... Well, she's going to bring back D3 models, but not when I... that's not going to do a lot when I only have one unit Harridan's left next turn.
Yeah, and I'm like, maybe Bastion can just offer if he gets really lucky. You could just explode her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Range. Yeah, it's interesting with the short shooting ranges. You really have to like be mindful with movement of shooting units because you're not always going to be around. I can't believe they used to have a 30-inch range. You believe that?
Yeah. No.
30 inches.
No, they were
30
crazy.
inches, and it used to do mortal wounds.
Yeah,
like
it's
what?
crazy, yeah.
What on earth?
And they're still good. Look how...
They are, yeah, they're still good.
It took me 2 really good rally rolls to build back up after...
Yeah, they're still good. That is my movement. Do you want to do any redeploys?
Yes.
All right. Spend him in CP is on 2.
What's your Bastion in charge here? It's like an 8. Is it a 7 or an 8? It doesn't really matter. Either way, I'm gonna do this.
It's a 7 because he's within half an inch of the zone.
It's also 1 here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Big ones.
Yeah, redeploy.
Big ones for redeploys. So now it's an 8.
Now it's an 8.
Now it's
That'll
an 8.
show him.
That'll teach him.
That'll teach you to come on in.
Watch him roll a 12. Just leap across the board. All right. So now we're into shooting.
7-inch charge into 8 is though like the key.
It is good, yeah.
And 1 is still like
It's
good.
clutch.
Yeah.
It is clutch. So we'll do shooting. We'll start with the long strikes.
Yep.
We're going to go into this unit.
Makes me CP to discorporate.
All right,
Oh.
down to 1.
Yes, shooting phase things. I'll use his ability this turn. So
What's
pick a
it do?
unit on a 2-up, then wards are reduced by 1.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll reduce their ward by 1.
Yeah, back to 6s.
Did you use a CP right there,
Yeah.
Steven? Okay.
No,
Yeah, if he doesn't,
Steven
if,
didn't.
if you
I
don't,
didn't.
they get no wards. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't use. I'm still on 4. And I will use all attack here, but it's free because Bastion is the big boss.
This is sort of actually weird wording and ordering. We're gonna stick with the 6 on this. But what's funny is you reduce wards by 1.
Yep.
Then
Which would be 0.
0. Then I use discorporate, which would give me a 5 of ward.
But they have it, but the effect applies to them. Like
The effect, I mean,
So
the
I still
effect
think- so
the effect still
discorporate-
hangs on
yeah,
them.
so
Okay,
they
right,
still
right,
get
right.
the 5
yeah,
up
yeah,
by
yeah.
basic. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is. I bet that has some interactions though, because there are some things that are like
That probably warrants a clarification.
yeah.
Stuff like that. Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's still it's -1 ward until the end of the turn. So even then. when
Oh,
they
then
discorporate-
okay. If it says until the end of the
Yeah,
turn,
it does.
yeah. Yes,
alright.
why? Yeah, it wouldn't just make a 1-shot reduce.
No.
Yeah, my sword. Okay.
Although someone has that. I think there's a Auric War Clans guy that has a anti-ward, and if he hits you with it, he reduces your ward by 1 permanently.
Oh, interesting.
But that wouldn't then.
Yeah.
I guess that wouldn't apply. Anyway, all out attack, shooting these ladies. So 2s, 6s are mortal auto wounds.
-1 to wound here.
Yeah, so they all hit. And then yeah, -1 to the wounds. Whoa, that was bad. So only 4
Okay.
plus those 2.
Plus these 2. 4s here.
So 8 go through.
8 go through.
8 damage.
Damage. 6s here.
Come on, no 6s.
Yeah, we
Oh,
got
2,
2.
yeah, good.
So we'll lose 6.
All right. Yeah, I mean, these aren't really designed to kill 1 wound infantry that ignore rend, but this is what I have to do.
Best thing, got down to 1 damage vanquishers.
Yep. Yeah.
Look, I'm trying to look on the upside here.
Um,
What do you got for me?
now Bastion is
Yeah.
going to do some laser beams.
Uh-huh.
Is she within 3 of them now?
Maybe not.
No, but I don't know. Yeah, well, I mean, he's going to try and go into her, so he's going to shoot her. So this is 2s and 2s, rend 2, d3 damage.
Mhm.
Both hits. Both wound. Both saved. All right.
Radio.
Cool.
This is what she does.
And then the dragons can't shoot in combat.
They can't?
No, their breath attack.
Lost
is so
that.
annoying. Like same with the
Wow,
Star Drake.
wow.
Stormcast dragons don't breathe fire. They breathe lightning, and you can only do it at ranged. Apparently,
They don't want to. Well, they don't want to electrocute the guy or themselves.
the guy is clad in all metal. Probably pretty conductive. So that's my shooting. Do you want to do any shooting?
Nope.
All right, on to charges then. So we've got the chariot, which has to make a really small charge. So it rolls a 9.
It's good.
I mean Bastion. That was my Bastion roll, right? Of course. There we go. And then Bastion, who does have to make an 8-inch charge.
Mhm.
Oh. All right,
Yeah, he
9.
makes it.
There we go. Does make it. Whee! He leaps over,
hmm
and we'll put him on the point there. There we go. And I think that's my own. Yeah, they're my own charges. The chariot does a cute little impact hits, I think. Does like baby impact hits.
Oh no, D3 roll. 2.
Any charge phase. So yeah, roll d3, the usual. 2 plus that number of mortal wounds. So 2.
2 mortals. Take 1.
Got 1.
Okay.
All right. So combats then. I'm gonna start with. We're going to start with the Vanquishers.
Okay.
I'm going to give them all out attack, which doesn't cost
Yeah.
me anything, because Bastion says have a freebie.
May I explain me CP, my last one, to discorporate once more?
Where are you at, Steven?
I'm at 4 still. I'm
You're
still at 4. Yeah. All I'm
thought you
spending
had
is my
used
free
one.
ones.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, Bastion just keeps giving out all out attacks. All right. So, still 7.
Mm-hmm. You're a -1 to wound, but not hit.
Yes. Which is interesting. Usually that's a rarer commodity, but your army seems to have it in abundance, which is nice.
Nurgle too. Nurgle's unlimited spells.
Oh yeah?
-1
Is
to
that
wound.
-1 to
Yeah.
wound? I've not played against Nurgle yet. I'm
It's
excited.
heal D3 or -1 to wound.
Oh, that,
If they don't need
that's
to be
nice.
healed. It's even better, yeah.
Is that if you target enemy or friend? Is that the...
No. It heals it's on the unit. If the unit has wounds, you heal them. If they don't have wounds on them,
You get -1.
you get -1.
I like that. All right, so these are 2s and then 4s. All right, just 1. I wish 6s did something.
You do seem to roll,
I
you roll
know.
a bunch of
I
sixes.
know, these guys would be great. And then 4. Okay. So that many.
6.
He's
Let's
gonna
see.
2 damage a pop.
1 damage now.
Oh yeah, because 4. Yeah, you're right.
And we only failed 1.
Wow, so that's just 1. Just
So,
1 6 at ward.
5. Am I still -1 for the rest of the turn?
Yep, yeah.
Oh, I make it.
Oh wow, no damage.
Man.
Pretty good.
Interesting.
There
Okay. Over here, I will go into the chariot.
Okay. I think Chariot's got 10 wounds, 3 up armor from... Yep. 10 health, sorry. It's health now. So he's got no damage on him, so does that matter, or...?
No, I'm in combat with them.
And they do.
They
right,
do.
okay.
So 3s
sorry,
and
yeah.
3s. And these guys are probably not long for this world. These 5 Harridans. How many are there? 4 now?
4.
Yeah. But I want to put damage on the chariot, so more things just have damage for later on in the game.
Yeah, makes
for
sense.
me.
All that goes
Yep.
through.
Yep.
These are round 1.
Round 1.
So 4s. Take 4.
Okay.
Not bad. Pretty good.
Concussors are 6 wounds each. Yeah.
No, 5 now.
Damn it! I could have killed one.
Yeah, they went down a wound. So I'm gonna do Bastion now.
Okay.
Big hammer boy Bastion. So just 4. 3s and 2s.
Mm-hmm.
All right, dropped 1. Oh, dropped another one. She could still die.
You got a 6 crit auto wound. So
Oh, crit auto wound.
So one of them was an auto wound. So
Okay.
reroll 2 dice to wound me.
Okay. No, I still get 1, so it's still 2.
Same
You're
end
trying
result.
to help me.
So,
it
but
doesn't
it's
work.
still 2 because
Yeah.
one of them was auto. Okay.
Yeah.
4 ups.
Ugh. The ghost averages prevail. Okay.
I was looking at him earlier today. And I thought he had some kind of crit thing.
Yeah, crit auto wounds. You'll go.
Just gonna go into them.
No, Bastion.
Oh,
why did you do
I
this?
mean, going into him again puts a wound on him and makes him. But he has a heal up thing.
Only if he kills a model,
He kills him.
which I haven't done this turn because
Yeah,
I've tried to foolishly tried to hurt Alinda when I should have
Yeah.
just killed everything else.
Let's do Yeah, let's go into the Vindictors.
Okay.
They already went though. Oh well, yeah, we're going to
What profile do I need to armor up?
4s, 2s, or 4s, 3s minus 1 d3 damage.
Okay, we'll
And then 6, 4, 4.
Oh, the ghost, yeah. We'll allow defense here, Meg, so I'm on 3 now.
Auto wound.
Nice.
Okay, it does wound. 3 and minus 1.
So 3s. Take what? The 1 goes through.
1 goes through.
So D3 damage.
2.
2. So it kills again.
And then her claws. 1 auto wound. The 3
they hit on
actually-
3s?
No, the 3s
right.
I missed. 2, 3 total.
No rend?
No rent.
So 2s. That's saved.
Okay. And then the Harridans. Oh, do you have anything else? Oh, you've got over here.
Yeah, I've got this guy as well,
Mhm.
which I will do now because
Okay.
they haven't gone yet.
Yep.
So 4 attacks. Good job. Good job, lad. Good job. 1 wound. Yeah. Wow, those 4 Harridans are like tanked. They're taking no nonsense.
Yeah, they'll go into these Vindictors.
Vanquishers, you mean?
Vanquishers, yeah. That's right, they're Vanquishers.
They are vanquishers. All right.
You got damage on you. There you go. Plus
Cool.
these 2.
All right. I do still have my all-out defense.
So 3 ups here.
So 3 ups.
Oh, actually, no, 4 ups. I'm going to remember this time. This is my honor guard squad, the middle squad,
Sure.
and they have anti-infantry rend.
Oh, that's right. So 4 go through. So 2 more. All right.
Now that I have a 4 left in the squad, I definitely want to be remembering that.
Yeah.
We got Draconic Guard
Yep.
Concussors.
Got my concussors. So actually, I've got the chariot as well, which I'm going to do because I haven't done the chariot yet, and it helps me learn what it does. So the chariot has 6 Griff Charger attacks. So these are 4s and 3s. Rend 1, damage 1. Just 1.
Oh, that's right. This is what the cherry does.
Yeah.
All
nothing.
right. That's right.
3 with the axe. Oh, this gets +1 damage because I charged. 2 hits. 1 wound. Rend 1, but it's 2 damage this one. So
Okay.
that's 2 damage. got
I'm
one.
on a 6 up ward, so yeah.
And then 2 with the spear. Why does the axe get charged +1 damage and the spear does not? Confused. I'm confused. 1 more. This is just rend 2, damage 1. So 1 more ward. Alright, got another one.
Cannot make 4 ups. Except for on Lady O.
No, except for when you do. Like
for
all these Harridans and her who took
Lady O,
0
Lady O.
damage this turn.
That's true, actually, yeah. The squad over here is eating it. Okay, and then you have them last. We'll pick them up, I think.
Sure, yeah. I have a
Okay.
bucket of attacks.
And is that your turn? Did we do it?
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah.
So scoring me up, I do still control this one. How many points is she?
She's 2.
And they're 1.
They're 1.
So 2, 4, 6.
We're kind of tied.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think you might be. Wait, how many?
Oh
is
no,
she?
because you have a banner.
I have a banner which is +1. Yeah.
Yep. So you take it.
So yeah, okay. So, and I hold this one. That's the primary. So I get 4 on those. I didn't lose a unit, so I do my tactic, and I do hold more, so I get another big 10
Another
points.
10 points.
Yeah, another big 10.
Okay.
Oh, and I do. Oh, I can't power through because everything. Actually, can you? I assume you can't power through if everything is dead.
If there's nothing there, you can't power.
Yeah, I figured. All right. So I have 3 CP going into your turn, which is not bad.
One of the cool things about winning a priority roll here would have been I can't really do any battle tactics anyway.
What about are they not dead death ones? Okay.
No, not this turn.
Well.
2 or more objectives that you did not control at the start of your turn. I could maybe do that. Oh yeah, I guess I could do that. I could get shot to shit and do that. Yeah, we're gonna take attack on 2 fronts.
Nice.
I like how it's attack on 2 fronts. I keep calm down, guys. Let's not.
Which is what you play tactic. At the end of your turn, you control 2 or more objectives that you did not control, and at least one of those objectives was controlled by your opponent. Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Sounds good.
We're too far from a place of power. We picked our thing. Let's do Lady O's ability. We're going to bring back 3 plus D3. Here comes the middle squad.
Big 3.
6. Harridan's coming back to that squad.
D3 plus 3 is that a once per game?
Yep.
That's really good. I should really think about bringing those 2 units on. I keep forgetting they're there.
Yeah. I think I'm in trouble, honestly.
Oh, they're not going to do a lot. They're just for holding points, really. They can't actually.
Points, I think, is where I'm mostly in trouble.
Yeah, this one having only 3 is interesting.
Here.
So
4.
4.
Which I think they're back to full. Let's see. They can only get 3 back anyway.
Okay.
Okay, we're back with a 20-man Harridan.
Nice.
20 ladies.
All right.
Let's do some magic.
Yeah.
Okay, what do I need to do? Score points. Kill things.
Yes.
Score points and kill things. Those are the goals for the day.
All right. Thank you, Zell Nasty, for the super chat. RIP Hype Train Party Light Constellation. Oh my God, I really can't read today. RIP Hype Train Party Light Constellation. And even the party lights are struggling, so I'm turning them on manually for you, Zell. I'm not sure what's going on there today. So I am investigating that. But thanks for being here. Thanks for the support.
Yeah, thank you.
What do I do with 2 casts today? His spell, which is pretty cool. And Shade Mist.
Yeah, that spell is doing work.
Too far away here for Shade Mist. So I think Spectral Lore. Yeah, he'll hurt himself today.
Again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cuts his own wrist.
Yeah.
It's a cutter.
It's very emo of him.
Let's do spells now, Steven. So we're gonna start with Shade. No, we're gonna start with Spectral Lore. Yeah.
Okay.
+1 to this roll. Or 6.
What's this do?
It's gonna bring back D6 models.
Yeah, I want to stop that. So you got 6?
Mm-hmm.
I'll try and stop that. Nope.
Let's not try too hard here, Steven. Oh.
Wow.
That's big.
Yeah, you've brought back 12 models to that squad. This hero face, which is unpleasant.
Unpleasant. That's insane, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Next, that's Spectral Lore. Next, let's try his spell. His spell is D3 mortals, and if any model is killed, it does D3 more mortals. Yeah. On a 12.
Sure.
Into the Vindictors.
Mm-hmm.
2 mortals.
Yeah, kills a guy.
So then 3 more mortals.
Wait, what?
Well, did we just pick up that squad?
No, they got 2 wounds each. What are you talking about?
Wait, I did 5 mortals total.
Right.
Oh, there's one. I keep, why did I not
There's
see the
4
banner?
men. They have
I didn't
2
see the
wounds each.
banner guy. So you pulled 2,
I had a wound on me.
but I did 5 wounds.
Oh my god, what?
So you pull one
I pulled
more.
another one?
That's why
What
I was
the hell?
confused. And I was missing the
What is
banner
this
guy.
spell?
It does D3 and then does D3 again. Let me make sure there's not like a on a
What are you
2 up
talking
it does D3.
It does D3 and D3 again.
If it kills a unit,
What do you mean if it kills a unit?
if it kills a model. Sorry.
What is this spell?
It's Reikenor's War Scroll spell. What happens? Do you want to know the lore behind it?
No.
Basically what happens, it's called Wraith Storm.
Ah.
Yeah, D3 and then additional D3. Basically, the
If it does what?
angry spirit, if it kills a model,
Right,
the
okay.
angry spirit comes out and kills a nearby model.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it killed 2 more models.
You had, because you had to damage on one of your guys. I mean, not models. It comes out and hurts more things.
Oh, so one guy's actually... so I didn't...
No, Steven, it did 5 mortal
I'm
wounds.
so confused.
It does D3 mortal wounds.
No, you did 1 on the first one, didn't you?
No, I did. I did 2 on the first one,
Right.
and that killed a guy and
left a wound.
and left a wound, and then the next one did.
Wow,
3.
okay. Damn. That
Yeah,
spell is insane.
Well, it went very well right there. Okay, that's him. Next, let's do Lady Olinder. She's gonna try to put Shade Mist on that squad right there. On a 8.
Mm-hmm.
She does not have a plus.
Yeah, a little dice.
Shade Mist die. Next, she's gonna do what do we call it here? Stupid Grief Stricken. On them.
And what's this do?
Ignore positive modifiers to hit, wound, and save rolls.
Okay, right.
Just sad stuff. Fails.
Sad stuff. Makes them
Sad
cry.
girl stuff. Okay.
Fair enough.
Thus concludes the hero phase.
That's pretty solid.
It was a good hero phase.
Forecast is crazy
His
good.
hand is good. Is good. Okay, let's do more ghost stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Starting with Ghostly.
Oh wait, do I want to do anything? Yes, I'm going to try and chant.
Okay. Drops the CP.
I'm down to 2.
What prayer are you?
Translocation.
Which is so weird that it's almost weird that you have to announce the prayer before the roll.
No, that makes sense.
I guess.
Translocation.
But the
Oh, come on. All right, cool.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Well,
it's frustrating.
I don't mind if he dies now, to be honest.
A
Yeah,
CP
sucks.
well spent.
He kind of deserves it.
Yeah, he does deserve it. All he needed to do was roll a 2 up, and I'd have got that off. Loser.
Kind of funny. I really want to go into them, but I don't actually think I can. Like, I can move 8, but like there's little. I could go over here, maybe, but not really. Like, they can't clear him. So we have to get creative. We have to actually ignore, I think, the stupid Vanguard Raptors, which is good. Good thing I didn't do whatever it's called. And what do I have to do? 2 fronts, take 2
You
objectives.
have to take 2 objectives. Which you've already got this one now, because you brought friggin' the whole unit back.
Yeah, but I'm gonna leave. So, I think maybe crossbows have to just start shoot. We just have to get into a shootout.
To a fight. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's move. So, this thing moves, I believe, 7. Earlier today you were talking about so many drop down menus.
I know it's
The lore.
it's a
Okay,
lot.
ready? Here's manifestation. Lores 1. Manifestation lore 2. The lore I
spell.
took 3.
Yeah.
The spell 4.
And then you only get how to cast it, and you have to click on it.
Now I
to
think
get
I could have. I think I
actual
could have done that
stats.
already. Now back to this. Now more. Okay, its move is 8. Okay. Clippy, we're coming for you, Clippy. I really think I got off easy in your last turn. I think those guys kind of whiffed, huh?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, your saves were pretty good last round. Well, I should have reduced that. I should have killed that unit. Like, it's wild that I didn't. That was such a made so many saves.
and then for me to get 12 back is
Yeah, it's disgusting.
super annoying. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Honestly, Steven, thinking about it from your perspective, I'm sure you didn't like that.
No, I didn't.
All right. Peace. We don't take damage either. Meg, how's it going over there?
It's going.
Thanks for spending your Saturday with us, Meg, to produce.
What else would I be doing?
Sitting in the other room, hobbying maybe?
Oh, yeah.
Knitting?
Wow.
Ooh,
Do I not get
I
a
would
thank
love
you?
to
Meg
knit.
gets the thank you.
Steven, definitely.
Thanks
you.
for being in your own home, Meg.
Steven,
Hey.
you did it.
Steven,
Yeah.
what is this coherency mess?
What? He's fine.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Because he's 6. Yeah, he's good there.
Nah, he's good.
Yeah.
Kidding. Well, sorry.
Just a
What are
random
those three?
coherency
Who are
threat.
those 3 dudes in the middle? I actually don't know.
2 heroes and a guy that survived the mortal wound spam.
Oh, nice.
Survivors of...
Yep. I've been trying to fix the lights, so I'm really just trying to get caught up. The party lights are not working.
Oh, there's still
some
more
reason.
Harridans in the squad. That's fun. It's like bonus Harridans.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Zach, I haven't seen this model actually since you finished it. I'm going to zoom in really quick.
Oh, Reikenor?
Yeah, it's pretty. You were worried about it, but it looks nice.
Thanks.
You're doing though.
Yeah. It's just like a unit of 3.
Wait, are they?
No.
Okay,
No.
it's confusing me.
Bastion's control 2, or is he like got a cool control score?
No, he's just 2.
I could see him being more. You know Marathi, Big Marathi, Steven went up to 10.
Because she's a monster.
No, but most monsters are
He
5.
is a monster.
Oh yeah, but she's like a hero monster, like a. Yeah, he's 2.
This guy's got a 12-inch movement. Can I do anything? And I can run and charge. Is this okay? He's here. Is that okay? I totally lost
I mean, I wasn't watching, so.
All right, cool.
just
Yeah,
cheat.
we're good.
Just cheat.
We're good. Here we go. Run. Oh, yes. Now, this was the plan all along. We'll tag that just in case I fail the charge. Next, ghost boos need to get going. Getting
I'm going to remind everybody about our normal schedule, which we are back to. We had our launch week. It was great. Had games every day, streams every day up until Friday. But normally we have our AOS games Mondays at 6
8.
p.m. PT Pacific time and Saturdays today at 10 a.m. Our Mondays games are normally members only, but for the rest of July, we're opening those games up to everybody. You can get a little taste of what it's like. Is that a pun? Because we do have a winner shot.
Like, oh. It's like a
Yeah,
detective
so
show.
this Monday will be open to everybody, and the following Monday will be open to everybody. Those games get a little weird. This game isn't weird enough.
Run here.
We're also a hobby channel, so make sure to join us on Wednesdays and Sundays for our hobby streams. We do a lot of AOS painting, but we also just paint a lot of random stuff, whatever we're interested in at the time. Currently, it's been AOS. But we will be shifting gears soon. We have some Blood Bowl action coming up soon. We're going to be heading to some tournaments, and some painting competitions are coming up as well at Nova for us. So we'll be all over the place. Hope you enjoy that as well.
Okay. Thank you, Meg. Everybody kind of moving up here. These ladies have no choice but to try to murder Bastion. I'm like doing this thing that I'm wondering if it's the right way to play the army. I feel like I got a little lucky last turn where I'm just kind of throwing things in nonstop without thinking much about it. I don't know that it's great. Steven is flush with CP at 2.
Mm-hmm.
You got any movement for me?
No.
You got any? Well, let's do some shooting. You're going to have some shooting for me.
Almost certainly.
Let's see who we shoot with our shooting. Getting rid of some of these guys is certainly compelling. They're no longer... No, he still is technically character blocked. They're going to go into him.
Who?
Sorry, the Vindictor.
Okay.
The lone
Vanquish, you mean?
The lone Vindictor. Here we go. This is what happens when the rest of your squad teleports back to Azir. You get shot by ghosts. 3 autos like that. And then 1 more. So 4 Steven at -1.
So 4s. He's dead.
Okay. Frees up a little bit of space here, which is nice. Next, 16-inch range. This guy.
All right.
Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
There's many ones.
So
2 autos.
2 autos and it's 1. So 3 total. We ran 1.
Take 2.
How many does he have left on him? Probably 2.
Uh,
Stormcast character.
Yeah, it's like it'll be 3 or 2.
Oh, 3. Okay. Let's try Lady O. Stare him down.
6 wounds. 6 health.
Okay, Lady O. On a 2. On a 2. Ren 3.
Ren 3?
Yeah, I think so.
What?
It's her stare. It's her stare. Let's see. It might be. This was the one that used to just be that many mortals. Remember?
Right.
Let me see. Let's make sure it's not Ren 2 because maybe you're right. It is 3. Ren 3.
That is insane.
No.
Nope, take it.
Whoa, cool, Lady O. Okay, are you ready for shooting for you? Back to me? What's the plan?
I have to shoot this guy.
You do. He can only be hit on 4s, and you're -1 hit, so I'm guessing
On
you're just
4s.
hitting on 4s,
Yep.
yeah.
And 6s are auto. Okay, 4.
4 ups. Okay, so
So
4
4
damage, and then 6 upwards. Okay, he takes 3.
Your army is so tanky.
But
The
that
ghost
was
is such a
that was
swingy
a gamble I took that I wasn't thinking how bad that actually could have gone for me to lose him.
No, because it's like everything's 50%.
Yeah.
Hits are 50%, wounds
Yeah,
are
yeah.
50%, saves are 50%, and then you've got a ward that's like minuses another like 1 in 6. So it's like
Right.
when you look at the math, it chips it all the way down to like you're gonna do a few wounds unless you really flub your saves.
Right. Let's do Reikenor for the charge. He's got an 11. This is great. I actually need something like this. Yeah, he's gonna hop back there.
Whee!
That was actually huge. That opens up a
Snug.
lot of space for the Harridans. Steven, we're gonna try the Reaper of Shaiish. Looks like it needs a 4. I want a little more than that though. 5 is actually.
Well, that's what you got.
5 is gonna be
A
good.
little more.
And then Dreadscythe Harridans get an 8. They're gonna kind of fill in here. Okay, that's 6 to kind of there, so should be good. And then I'll of course we want to make sure we're measuring the back ones, and that's a big thing I think in the new edition. Like if you go to a competitive event, people have just historically had this tendency to fill in, and they're going to be more lax about it now than ever, right? Which is a good thing. It speeds up the game, but I think you want to always be checking to make sure how far is the final model in the row. Is it actually like close enough to get into combat?
Yeah, I think when you get like just in charges, it makes a huge difference.
Exactly.
If you have movement to spare, I don't think it makes much of an issue. But
Probably not. Okay, Lady Olinder. These Harridans. The Harridan's back towards my deployment zone.
Mm-hmm.
6. They're coming on into Bastion.
Like this charge, it matters because you've got to go around your Craven Guard.
Yeah, there's going to be like an arc of ladies here.
Yeah.
The thing, the end takeaway is that like after the 3-inch pylon and after the 3-inch combat range, the mindset is that people are kind of going to be like, well, you know, theoretically, with that roll, anything 12 inches away from Bastion right now should be in combat, which is all of these ladies. But that it might not actually work that way.
Because it's based on his base size as well. You can only get so many around him. Like, if frontage was unlimited,
no,
then, yeah.
actually, in this case, you're right because he's a single.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, it's not just I'm this far. So actually, for this one, it's more how many can you get on a point, which is more the big thing. Which is why it's like.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't think this one should be this far forward because those behind these ones.
And she probably needs to be back a little bit too.
Yeah.
Then.
This is where charging movement is important. Because if he kills enough of them, like, you know, I might still be able to contest this point.
Okay. A bunch of scary murder ladies coming into Bastion. This is Meg. If Meg didn't veto my joke, this would be a perfect time for my joke.
I'm not going to veto anything. I'm just the producer.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna say the joke.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to veto you not saying the joke.
I have to say the joke.
Now you have to say the joke. So there.
All right. Well, the joke is whenever you charge in with a bunch of people like this, you just say, "Hope you like whatever they are." So, hope you like ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
That's the safe version of the joke. Okay. Next, we have Knight of Shroud on Ethereal Steed.
Mm-hmm.
Are those guys good at combat?
No.
Yeah, take his wounds with him. You take those wounds with you. All right, everything in your army is in combat except for that dude standing in the middle. We have some debuffs to pass out, Steven.
Okay.
Fight last goes to we're gonna do -1 save on them.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do -1 to hit on them.
Mm-hmm.
No, we're gonna do -1 to hit on Bastion.
Mm-hmm.
-1 save here.
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh my god, this is so cute. This is tough. Fight last here from him.
Okay.
-1 to hit here.
Okay.
-1 save here.
Okay.
That's it.
Is that what he gives out?
So cavalry give out fight last. No, excuse me. Characters give out fight last. Cavalry give out -1 save.
Isn't he a character?
He's a character. He's also cavalry.
So he gets to pick.
They get to pick. Yeah, and there's actually a heroic trait to get to do both.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Which is like pretty good on this guy.
Okay, I'm gonna. I didn't do this last turn, but they have their rampage. They're on a 3-up. They won't be able to use commands. Yeah, they can't use commands.
I don't have command points, but that is good.
Oh, that's true.
That is good. It remains good. And they are fight last. So let's start there with them.
Okay.
Let's start with the Harridans.
Okay.
Because I don't think Reikenor is going to kill. I don't think Reikenor is going to get killed by a chariot. I could be wrong though.
No, I think he's fine.
Some are going to be going into the chariot here, and some are going to be going into the squad. So, Steven, how many does it look like I have into the squad?
I mean, if you wanted to max it, everyone but those 4.
Okay.
5, sorry. Everyone but those 5.
Those?
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
Okay, 11 into him for 34, and then
Into the Dracothian Guard.
into the Dracothian Guard.
And they've just got -1. They've just got a strike last, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, I'll use my point for all that defense here. My last CP. I like my concussors.
Yeah, I think so. And I don't really have a lot I can do here. I'm a little more set up actually to take the slap back from them. That's 30, 34. Here we go. So we really just need Steven to fail a lot of 3-ups.
Okay.
No ward on these guys, Steven?
No, we don't have wards anymore.
I'm gonna add one more back in. Not this one though, because this is that. Okay, good. Punishment fits the crime. 1s and 2s are out. 6s, thank you, Steven, are going over there. 5 6s. There you go. That many plus the 6s.
All right.
Maybe if I'm lucky, I hope I pick. I think I pick 1 up here if I'm lucky.
Oh, if I spike this, I think you've got 1 for sure. So I take. So 1's dead and 1's on 3.
Okay. And then we had 4 or 5, right? Into the
Into the chariot.
That's good, actually.
2s don't hit.
2s don't hit. Thank you. Okay.
No.
No, these are misses.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are good.
Two. Oh, okay. And these all wound.
Wow.
That was good.
Yeah.
-1 here, Steven.
All right. 4. Take 4.
And you're up.
All right. Okay. Who do I want to go with?
For what it's worth, the Knight of Shrouds seems like he might be scary, but he hits on 4s.
No, I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
not. The whole 4s and then a 4 up, I just don't care. Like, I'm not killing him. He's too annoying. Like,
He's annoying.
The debuffs are annoying.
He's annoying. I think I'm lucky if I pick up 2.
Let's do the Customer Strat last. We'll do Chariot. We'll do the Chariot into this guy.
Okay, into Reikenor.
Yeah. I need to try and mitigate what's coming back to me. And this seems to be the only way to do it.
Reikenor, yes, 7 health, and then all the normal Nighthaunt stuff.
Okay, so...
Oh, Reikenor gets +1 hit against priests and wizards.
Oh. So the mounts. 1.
And you're -1 to wound here.
Saved it.
Saved it, yeah.
Axe. 1. 1 damage.
6. Nope, takes it.
And then
He already has a
Spear.
marker on him. Flips up to 3.
1. No.
Okay. I feel safe pretty much everywhere else now, except for this is probably where things happen the most. So we'll do an infinity loop here around him.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the infinity loop will not be reinforceable because we only get range movement. Okay, Bastion.
He looks a little doomed.
He's tough. Although his ward is only 5 up now, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna be these 2, and that's it. These ladies are all out.
They are way out of 3. Those 2.
These guys.
They're like a good...
What do you think? If we push in a little.
I mean, if
keeps
you
on
just keep
pushing.
pushing the models on top
I
of
mean
each
that.
other, yeah, eventually.
That's
you'll
where
keep-
we go. It
You
should.
really should have just dropped them in a pile so they
Yeah,
could
just
all
keep
stand
shunting
on each
them.
other's
No,
heads.
Eventually
But the
they'll all be
32 inch range. This base does just do 3 inches, right?
Yeah.
So
So if they're touching,
So
if
5
there's 3,
out.
if there's 3 touching, well, no, that's not true. It doesn't go through 3.
Well,
Oh,
no,
you'll
but
get, you'll get the 3. Yeah.
you're
So,
gonna know, yeah.
so those 2.
So these 5 are out. So 1, 2.
It's full unit, right? So 15.
15, right? It did get back up to full. Okay, so here we go. 45. We'll see what we can do. How many wounds does he have? 8?
Health.
Yeah.
8 health.
8 health. Sorry,
8
thank
health,
you,
yeah.
Megan. Megan's pretty good for
Look,
that.
I'm gonna
actually.
get something right.
35. Let me make sure that's right, actually.
And it's mortal damage now as well. It's not mortal wounds.
I know,
Mortal damage.
And like, we're gonna play young people, and they're like, what?
What are all these grognards saying?
It's like all the like old timey. I'm not gonna say any of them, but all the old timey words for different groups of people that like super old people in the UK and the US have, and like they don't mean them bad, but they sound bad. That's what we're gonna be like now.
Yeah,
we're gonna make mortal wounds of. Are you ready? 3. He has not taken damage actually, so these are 4s and 4s.
Okay.
I should have shot him. Okay, pulling some 6s. Thanks, Steven. I'm gonna put out 1s, 2s, and 3s because they're misses.
That hits though, right? They were 6s you pulled out.
Oh, those are 6s? Okay, and these are misses. Thank you. Okay, it looks pretty good actually.
It's very good. No, don't.
These are the
Don't
6s.
touch those.
Okay, these are the 6s.
These are these ones.
Okay.
Why have you just put all the misses back in? Why did you just put all the misses back in?
Which one are the 6s?
These ones.
Okay.
I think you just fist palmed all the. Why? I literally said these are the 6s.
You said don't touch them.
Oh my god.
Okay.
You raving cheater.
No, I dropped a lot. Okay, these are 4s again. The roll was actually very good.
It was very good. Helped that you put half your misses
No,
back
I
in,
didn't
but
put
yeah,
half my misses.
No,
back
it's
in.
fine. This is just my commander, and it's like, this is a really important role, but it's fine. Don't worry about it.
What do you need?
Teamwork.
3s.
He's dead. He's very dead.
Wait, he's got a
Oh,
ward.
I got a ward, yeah.
And also, these are 4-ups, right? Minus
Yes.
1.
Yeah, it's minus
Okay,
1.
so you've got a ward.
Yep. Which I passed 1 off, so he's dead.
He's dead.
Because 5-up wards are not amazing.
Okay,
Bye, Bastion.
your turn.
Okay. Well, their strike last, so guess I'll do here.
You're gonna activate the covetous familiar.
Don't know what that is.
It's gonna. He has a little buddy. He has like a little ghost.
Well, I have to. I can't.
He has a little
I can't
ghost.
opt to not attack.
It's
so-
described as a pine marten, a ghost pine marten,
That's how it's written in the book.
and you're gonna take the D3 mortal thing.
Okay.
So 3 mortals.
Cool. All right, he's dead. Because he can't attack anyway.
A ghostly pine marten has bitten the crotch of a Stormcast Eternal.
Okay. Here we
He's
go.
like, I've had about enough.
4s and 3s. No rend, 1 damage. 3 saves.
Okay, these are
4 ups because you don't have
4
rend.
ups. So 2 damage. Okay, he takes both though. He's got 2 left. Although Sword of Stolen Hours will hopefully help him heal a little bit. Okay, I think that's kind of it for things. Let's do Lady O.
Mm-hmm.
4s and 3s on her midnight staff. Just 1. It does wound Ren 1. He's good.
I take it. Yeah, save it.
No, he's good, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then claws. Two at no rent.
Take both. He's dead.
Oh my god. Like, you
Nope,
have any, what do you,
it's your
no,
go.
just fight last there,
Yeah, I
right?
don't have anything else. So.
All right, let's do Reikenor.
Mhm.
Okay, Reikenor is new to me. He's making his debut. Pulling off an 11-inch charge was a cool start. Let's see what he can do now. The goal here is picking up 1 more thing.
Concussor.
Concussor. Fell Reaper. 3s. Ren 2 damage. Okay, 4
Cool.
at -2.
So they are all out defense. So
Mhm.
force.
Force.
Failed 2. So that's 4 damage.
4 damage.
So that one dies.
And then Kellion's Ghostly Hooves and Teeth. Just like a normal horse, but 1 more attack. Just like a normal horse. You have anything else?
Just my strike last unit.
Shaiish Reaper. Back to you, Shaiish Reaper. War Scroll thing. I should have this guy memorized by now. He's the only thing I've been using. Hits on 3, Steven, wounds on 2s.
Mhm.
Into the cart.
Yep.
Wounds on 2s here. 2 at Ren 2.
5s. Take 1.
4 damage.
He's dead.
And then, last but not least, Knight of Shrouds on Ethereal Steed. This guy do have memorized. These are 4s and 3s, Ren 1.
Zach, are you doing your +1 damage on the charge?
No +1 damage from the charge from the Shy Reaper. It just gets +2 attack when it charges.
There we go, chat.
Okay. 3 Steven and -1.
Alright.
And they're also
already
-1
-2.
to...
So,
Yeah. So Ren,
5.
effectively Ren 2.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
failed
you. 2 damage.
one. Okay, gets 1. So 1.
And let's see what Stolen Hours does. Oh no, abilities. Stolen Hours. He heals 2. He did 2? 2 damage,
Yep.
right? He does. He heals 2.
Alright.
1 for 1, basically. I believe that's it.
So just my concussors then.
Just your concussors.
Alright, on to Raikkonen.
Okay.
So 6 attacks with the mounts. With the hammers. So that's mortals. That
This is your
misses.
+1 damage that Chad is calling out on Riken.
Oh, Reikenor does... that's right. So, sorry. That's right. He has +1 damage on the charge.
So 2 more.
2 more.
Okay, so 1's on 1 wound.
But he's still alive, which
Yeah.
is what's important. Okay.
2 to wound. Full wound.
Okay, 4 up on Reikenor here, or he could be eating it.
Oh
1,
my god, and then
2 damage, right?
yeah, and then the
Plus
2
2 more.
Yeah.
So 6 is here. Ooh, good. That's good.
Okay.
The problem is I think
Okay.
you can get him though, because that's 5, and he
Oh yeah? Can I get in with you averaging like 90%
I-
4-ups, or
Was
are
that-
you talking about?
Well, it's
I mean, you've
they're
what?
also -1 to hit, which we forgot, but that's okay. -1 to hit
Okay.
because of the Heritance. Yeah.
Okay. So 1 hit from the mount, so -1, nothing.
Okay. That's it.
Cool.
Meg, on my turn, we do get the elusive 10-point.
Yeah, be a big
Turn.
10.
You did it.
Yeah. And Steve and I have a prior roll.
Yeah.
Do you need to know the exact breakdown? No, it's 6 and 4.
Yeah, 6 and 4. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
4.
4 for Steven, 1 for Zach.
I'll take it, but I'll be honest. I think you table me this turn, in my turn.
We always want to say that if you feel like you're being abused, that it's okay to call the help out hotline and ask Megan to press the button. So you always have that option, Steven.
Yeah.
This went wild out of nowhere. It looked like you were
Well,
going to table me.
you charge me with your entire army,
You-
and then
you-
I have like 20 models.
I charged you with my entire army turn 1 and did nothing.
No, you charged me with a few units turn 1. This turn, you literally charged me with every unit that's
true,
combat.
yeah.
Like you hit me with every. You killed more in this turn than like the other turn by a pretty big magnitude. And you brought back all those.
That was wild.
And yeah, I can't do any tactics, and I have 2 5-man units to bring back, but they can get nowhere near objectives, so I can't even take objectives off you.
They're kind of going to hang
So in
out
my
and-
turn, I'm going to get basically a 0-point turn,
Yeah.
and then you then get to table me. So I don't think there's much I can do here. Yeah, losing Bastion with no kickback is just brutal.
Was intense.
Let
All
me
right.
think.
So, Steven, it would be your turn. You can't get any battle tactics. We'll
I
just
don't
leave
think
you
so.
there, but we would say that this would be a 10-point turn for Zach.
Almost certainly.
Sure.
All right. So
I
we'll
don't
do
know
that.
how
I
you
have to
wouldn't.
do that. I have to update the score so that the winner is accurate before I hit the
Yeah, because these
button.
guys can no longer shoot now. I have no way of
Should
getting
I-
them out of combat.
And they can't shoot in combat.
Nope. I have no way of getting them out of combat other than retreating and taking mortals.
And
then
then
they can't
they
shoot.
don't shoot that. They can
Um,
shoot during my turn, but yeah.
yeah, no, I think that's just game. The 2 units I could bring in would just have to do 9-inch charges, but that wouldn't get them on points.
What do you think, Steven? It was kind of wild.
I think
thought
you have a competitive list, and I had a list of what Stormcast models
Ooh,
are
Zach's
painted
the
that we
bad
can have.
guy.
I think yeah, maybe. But man, after turn 1, I was like, wow, not killing this squad.
Oh
Right?
yeah,
That was-
your 4-up armor saves.
the 4-up
were-
armor saves are
well,
great.
This is the experience I have every time against Ghosts. Either you spike your 4-up ward
Yeah.
and I can't do anything because Stormcast
Yeah.
are all low number of attacks, high quality attack.
Yeah.
Or you don't spike your armor saves, and I pick up units left, right, and center.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's always down to the 4-ups.
yeah. And we're, we're fine tuning lists here now, and we're kind of learning what factions are good and not good. And Stormcast, I know people are saying are iffy on if they're good or not. You said Stormdrake Guard still look good. What else looks good for Stormcast?
All the big dragons are good.
All the
Big dragons are really good. But again, against your army, like the horde army is like we have ways to deal with hordes, but not where you can just ignore half the damage all the time. It all comes down to how good are your 4-up saves.
Yeah.
I think the Knight Relictor was a good choice, reducing the wounds. But again, we saw there, I had a unit that dealt, I think, 10 damage in the first round of combat. Second round of combat, they dealt literally 0 because you just went, oh, there we go, all the saves. Yeah. It's so hard to predict. There's no way to really know.
Those guys are scary to me, though.
Which guys?
The Draconith Guard Concussors.
They're good on the charge because they can get, they can sort of dish out strike last and stuff.
Right.
But and they have a decent volume of attacks, but again, they're very, very prone to debuffs. Debuffs make them -1 to hit on them. Half their damage is now hitting on 5s. It's just
because they
drop down the cavalry. Yeah.
Are they 4? Or are they 5? They're 4.
4. Yeah.
Zach, how does it feel to be a villain?
Not great. I don't feel super bad because I'm kind of still learning, and
I just think this list is already very finely tuned. You have the things you need, and it builds, and it all has synergy. Our Stormcast collection doesn't have that. It's remnants of 3rd edition that we kind of put together.
Yeah.
I wouldn't bring a Stormcast army to the table now without Krondys, Karazite, or a Stormdrake. I just wouldn't.
We're kind of relying on units that we know are just good, but doesn't necessarily mean that they have staying power through the game and the synergy. Those guys are good. The shooty boys are good.
Yep. But again, against you, they're kind of average because if you spike those 4-ups, it doesn't go through.
You did a lot to this one unit, but then this one unit hid and regained models for every case that they were able to.
They're really good at killing hammers. Yeah, your army isn't hammers; it's death by 1,000 cuts. It's hard to deal with the hammers. I would take crossbows against you every day of the week
because of all the shots.
Yeah, because it's just a billion shots.
MVPs.
Yeah. What's that?
MVPs.
Who was your MVP?
Good question. Probably the long strikes.
The long strikes were good.
They had impact.
The long strikes were scary. They made me not go in turn 1 with this squad. I was like, okay, they're gonna try to recover and come back around to
I would love to have I've played Bastion in 3 or 4 games now. He doesn't do anything anymore. And I'm really struggling to find a use for him.
Yeah.
Because he won't I did make 1 5-up ward out of about 9 dice, which is not great. He should have lived that
You
round.
needed to only make 2 to live.
Yeah, I needed to just make a few, and I didn't.
You had some bad dice here.
But still, reducing him down from the 4-up, is so brutal. I was playing against Slanesh the other day. They have just generic named characters, non-named characters, that have a 4-up ward.
Oh, wow.
And Bastion is the name guy, nope, 5-up ward for you, son.
Yeah. Lady O kept her 4-up ward, right?
Yep. It's odd that he didn't. It's a bit weird. I get Andrasta because Andrasta is kind of more of a glass cannon. She does so much damage.
Yeah.
He does not do that much damage.
He doesn't. And he's also, like you said, he's very vulnerable to debuffs.
Yeah.
4 attacks.
Yeah.
That are these crazy attacks, but you're only ever hitting with 3 to begin with.
Yeah.
And then even if you're auto attack, you still hit with 3. And then if you're -1, no matter what, you're hitting
I might get
2
2 through against you, and then you're going to pass 1 because 50-50, so it's 4 damage. Ooh, wow.
Then you kill 3 Harridans. Pass, yeah. I don't know, Steven. I always, of course, Harridans are always kind of the answer. But I'll say that Reikenor did cool things.
Reikenor was good.
I like his flexibility, his dealing a mortal wound in both hero phases. He put a wound on them to make me 3s and 3s on them.
The fact that he turns on the Harridans is really good. I don't know if you'd ever not run him with them now. I think that ability just...
And his double cast. But also, I'll tell you, another unit that has been wrecking it in 4th Ed for me is the crossbows.
Yep.
They have been wrecking it. I mean, the extra shot is cool.
Yeah, the crossbows are awesome.
Just the range, ignoring the obscuring, ignoring the mines to hit, ignoring the mine. ignoring my hit when I shoot in your turn. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're really, really good.
Well, Steven, thanks.
man.
I always feel bad when a game goes brutal by turn 3. But we're fine tuning fourth.
I think this scenario, this battle plan, kind of forced the issue. I think only 3 in the middle. It's kind of like we have to get into each other's faces.
Do you think it's better? Yeah, if we do a 6 and if we did a 3 and 3, the
Well,
game goes longer?
I think the game goes because then I would have had use for those guys. Like now, because of the board, that's just 220 points that I can't really deploy to make any impact this turn.
Yeah.
Like I would just bring them down, hope for 9-inch charges. But even then, 5 vanquishers based on what 10 did in the middle. They're not gonna have enough weight of attacks to deal with them. They might be able to spike and go into you and murder a unit of crossbows.
Sure.
But by this point, with how much else you've killed,
Yeah.
I literally have 6 models left on the table.
Yeah.
To your 60,
Yeah.
70. It's not gonna make enough of a difference, unfortunately. Yeah. Which I think honestly, I'm finding just with Stormcast is like they're pointed incredibly aggressively. Like the 3-up armor save is like
they're expensive.
Everything is a fortune. Yeah. Like everything is a fortune.
Yeah.
And it's finding it hard to bring all the tools that, like, if you think about a competitive army, you're gonna have to bring tools that can deal with really elite hammers, can deal with hordes of low cost, like low to the ground infantry. I'm finding it very difficult. I don't know how other Stormcast players are finding it right now. It's hard to fit all the pieces in the army to be able to actually deal with any relevant things. Because, like, yeah, I brought my long strikes. They're going to kill a Gargant over a couple of turns. They're going to kill hammers.
Yeah. Bastion maybe is a point sink.
The movement,
and like you said, our collection. Our collection, he's a great way to fill a lot of points right now.
Yeah, and the movement, it definitely has come from how do I get to 2,000 points with our collection. But the extra movement at the beginning of the game is good. The all-out attack for free is good, but
he just doesn't hit that hard.
No, he doesn't.
Or maybe he does sometimes, but you know.
Yeah, and that's the thing. What I found with him is that he doesn't live long enough to make use of his healing. He isn't durable enough now to really survive a round of combat.
If you make one more ward save, you fight me. You probably kill 3 to 7, and then heal that up. Is it heal each one?
As long as I kill a model, I heal 4. That's it.
Oh, wow!
But it's only 4 now. It used to be he just goes back up to full wounds.
Okay.
So they've definitely given him a pretty severe, and his shooting attack I don't think is anywhere near as good as it used to be.
No. That's we've seen that everywhere. Lady O's isn't as good.
Yeah, for all unlimited range mortal wound bombs don't feel good in the game. His was fairly tame because it was based on wounds and it only really ever did 1 or 2 because it's on 6s.
Yeah.
But I get why they got rid of it. But yeah, it was fun to see the ghosts on the table. I've not played against them yet. They feel almost exactly like how they did in 3rd edition.
Like I said, they
play very similarly.
Harridan's almost didn't change at all. I got 1 debuff, which is my sub-faction.
Yeah.
Which is I don't ignore wards anymore. But on the plus side, I can run and charge.
Yeah.
Which I'll take. Other than that, I really feel like Nighthaunt were the anchor point of where 3rd kind of coalesced around.
Yeah.
And like our mod Vino said, I think when you're all around there, Nighthaunt suddenly become quite good because they debuff like crazy. And they ignore so many rules, and they have a 4-up unrendable.
Yeah.
So suddenly they're like, oh, we're actually pretty good if everyone's around this level.
Yeah, and I like how they've streamlined their charging mechanics, so it doesn't feel like a lot of upkeep that you've got to manage. I like that it encourages you taking different unit types to get the different debuffs. I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they definitely feel good on the tabletop. Like the durable horde, I think, is a very interesting design space. Because you are lots of models, but the 4-up just makes you so durable.
You got to see freaking Saray's the Magakin list he ran against Meg. I don't know if you saw that game. The
against
the 60 Plague
that.
Bearers.
Yeah.
That is nasty too.
Yeah,
cool.
That pretty good.
Steven, thank you.
Pleasure.
Monday we have Gloomspike gets Spiders versus Foot Slaves of Darkness. Saray's going to bring out my Slaves army, which is more foot-based, so it won't be all the Vanguard. It's going to have a Demon Prince. It's going to have a bunch of Chaos Warriors. It's going to have some Knights.
Nice.
Some Furies, probably. We'll see what he puts in the list. Chosen versus Gloomspike gets Spiders, which we haven't seen in 4th edition yet. And I don't know. They don't look too good, I'll tell you that.
What?
They look weird. We'll see.
The spiders?
The spiders.
The big spiders, the little ones.
All right, and I want to remind everybody that we do have a stretch goal. We hit our first goal. We will be talking giveaway. Actually, I should pull that up. We did hit this number 600, so we will be giving away this Skaven Tide box. We have to work out the logistics, and we will let you know ahead of the stream. It will not be a surprise, so don't worry. And so our stretch goal is to hit 69 mandrels. If you guys are not a mandrel, give it a chance this month. We'd like to hit this stretch goal so we can have a legendary stream, hobby marathon stream, just for our members if we hit this goal by July 31st. So consider it for this month. Instead of giving a super chat, become a mandrel. If you're not a mandrel, just cancel it if you don't like it, whatever. Yeah. We do have this coming up next weekend for our mandrels in our Discord. So if you're not in our Discord, make sure you join. We're doing a Flesh Tones workshop and demo with Timbit. He's in our community. He is a Golden Demon recipient. That's true.
That's true. I like ending a sentence with "that's true."
That is a fact.
So everyone knows. But thanks, you guys. Thank you, mandrels. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us and having a good time.
Yeah. Big thanks to Meg for producing. Meg, thank you as always.
All right.
Big thanks for
Sorry,
Steven.
I can't read everybody.
A big thanks to Steven for coming down, playing a game that didn't go too well for him. So
it looked fine until you decided to end the game. You just decided to end the game.
I thought I decided to end the game in turn 1.
You were like, enough is enough.
Enough.
Let's get this logo up
I'm just
here.
going to delete the army.
Yeah. Awesome. Folks, as we like to say, be kind to each other, be kind to yourselves. And, well, we usually say after that, always be creating. But don't be like me today. Don't be a dick in your gaming and in life. Bye, folks.